My camera's not working for some fucking reason. Oh, it's because I'm in... Hang on a sec. Why is it you? I don't know. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Give me one quick second. For some reason, my camera is being a dick. Can't figure that out. All right. Regardless, we were doing... Welcome, everybody. This is... You have the Discord hat in? Oh, yes, you have the Discord mod hat in. All right, I'm going to throw it over to the D&D sec. Because the guys are waiting. All right, guys. If everyone could just basically say here.
Here.
All right, so we're short one person. We're short Justin. He is working. But yeah, everyone, thank you for coming. Thank you for redeeming Boink, Brad.
I didn't come yet.
Oh, you haven't come yet? Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that.
All right, fair enough. So this, Jesus Christ, this is gonna be. We're 6 seconds in, and this is already just so chaotic. Basically, guys, this is session 0. Welcoming everybody, going over expectations, going over rules, going over basically everything, because all of us except for Jeremy have not played this before. We have some experience, and we'll go around the table and kind of give what everyone's experience with D&D is. So yeah, I guess let me just bring up my notes here. Let's start with that. Brad, you were in the call first. You start us off. Introduce yourself.
Introduce myself how?
All right.
I've been here before.
Yes, everyone knows Brad. What's your experience with D&D?
I know that a nat 20 doesn't mean that it works.
Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, Josh.
I've watched like 2 videos of D&D.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2. Yeah, that is my experience.
That's good experience. That's a very good experience.
That's good.
All right. Next into the chat was Spencer, I believe.
I have played D&D twice, 2 campaigns, and it was extremely unorganized and very vulgar. So,
Okay.
that's my experience.
Fair enough. Adam, you were in next. I think you're muted.
He must be.
We see your lips are
Hello?
flapping. Oh, I heard you a little bit there at the end.
Oh,
Very quiet.
yeah.
What?
Oh, there you are.
How about now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Oh, all right. I listen to a bunch of podcasts. They play D&D on them.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And our panel of experts, finally, with Jeremy.
Played a couple campaigns. Some super nerdy stuff. Had a lot of fun. Got shit pumped a lot of times, but
As you do.
it's a good game. I don't know. I like watching crit roll. I love the critical roll. Jeff, don't try to live up to Matt's expectations, because
No, literally that is the next key underneath is expectations. We are, as you can clearly tell, we are all just a bunch of fucking pheasants at this. Jeremy and Spencer are probably the only 2 that have played it for more than 4 hours. So, just that's basically it. Like, expectations. Things are gonna happen. Mistakes are gonna happen. There's a dog on screen.
Well, not on stream.
Not on stream. No, I'm gonna fix that right now. Hang on.
You don't have us on stream yet.
No, I'm adding that in right now. I'll add Adam in first because there is a dog.
There's a Pokedex on screen.
Pokemon. Catch them all.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I like it.
Cover just falls off.
And that's how the game's gonna go.
yeah,
This
that's...
thing's over 20 years old.
Alright, so...
Thing's probably older than me.
You're over 20 years old.
Hey-o.
I know. This is from 95.
Oh, God.
Something like that.
Fucking children.
Pheasants, as they say.
Yeah.
Jeff, I was worried you were going to be working tonight.
No, I had to work last night because you didn't take it.
Well, I checked my phone and I saw 2 missed calls, and then I saw a text saying it was filled. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we have... Of course, as soon as I get Adam's camera set.
Merge.
Ah!
Merge.
Alright.
Merge.
Hello?
Oh, there he is. We can barely hear you, but we can hear you.
Sorry, I'm in my car. I'm just on my way home from work.
Live feed the play-by-play.
Yeah. All good,
Driving
buddy. All
home.
good. Welcome, welcome. Well, we're just doing basic introduction shit here right now. Can you hear us?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there. Oh, hey. No live camming
man in the
and
car.
live camming and driving. Jesus.
Wait, you ready for this?
I
Alright,
usually
hold
skip this part.
on. Alright.
Oh my god. You're like just leaving.
Oh yeah, 100%. Just leaving.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, we'll throw your camera in then.
UPS, I know where that is. Oh,
Oh fuck. There we go.
That's never what you want to hear when your friend is driving. Oh fuck.
Shit.
good old Expansion Avenue.
Shout out.
Figured out what was going on.
I might have to blur everything out when I go past the refinery, you know, privacy issues and stuff.
Oh yeah, just blur it out.
Yeah. You can't have the competition though.
Just-
Don't film alert either. Don't film it
I
either.
swear to God, if this stream gets taken down for dangerous activity.
I'm hands free.
That makes it all better.
The phone's literally propped up against my windshield.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, who just... Thank you for the Homer screen, Brad.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, sorry, Bevan. Alright, so let's throw...
Wasn't me, I'm hands free.
Let's throw Spencer Cam in. Sorry for the technical shit. I had to wait till everybody joined in to do cameras.
Also, I think I figured out what was going on with my volume.
Oh, what
It
was
set
going
to
on?
my- Well, it was set to my laptop microphone instead of my headset microphone. So
That'll do it.
yeah, I was wondering what was going on. I was watching for the green thing every time I was talking. I was like, why isn't it turning on?
Oh, fuck.
What?
Hang on, I gotta do something.
Uh-oh,
Brad's
womanly things.
No, not womanly things. I have to do something. 'cause-
Uh-oh, Brad things.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Hang on, gentlemen.
Spencer. He's muted. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Hey.
Hi.
All right.
Hello.
All right.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Alright, so now let's throw Josh's on.
Party struck? That is a party struck.
Hey, listen, this thing is a vintage now. This is a Seawolves helmet. That team is extinct.
Hey, there you
Let
go.
me see.
Jeff,
Nice.
you should sign it and then put it for auction. Probably make like a whole $1.
Man, I bet you Barry would buy it.
Barry's got his own
Give me
problems
that
at the
chance.
moment.
Why am I watching a transport drive home? I've been in my character sheet this whole time. And
Yeah,
I
you're-
switch back and all I see is transport.
Yeah, it's parties. They're going to the ECHN.
I'm more
I mean-
concerned when I see it turned around going the other way.
I mean, my cat is fisting my speaker right now. Do you want to see that?
I mean,
Yeah,
sure.
sure. Show me. That sounds like a good time.
Well, now he's attacking Lady, but you know, it's close to it. They're having a little fucking battle over here.
Oh, checking a
see
cat?
that.
God damn.
Yeah, you
All right,
promised.
Jeff. You still going? What's going on, Jeff?
I'm just putting everybody's cams in. Which is then as soon as Justin hangs up and switches over to his computer, it's gonna fuck everything up, so it doesn't really matter.
Why don't you just not add him yet?
What what character am I missing? I've got Sawyer, I got Daggins, I got Thessalonian,
relation.
I got Billy and Mr. Abysmal.
I think Justin's the only one. I can't hear anybody.
I added my character very recently. Marge the Magnificent.
Marge the Magnificent. There you go.
What is it? Something the Magnificent?
Marge the Magnificent.
Merge. What is it?
The Wizard.
Yeah.
Working right.
You want to slow down there, Justin?
You can't tell how fast I'm going.
You look like you're cooking.
Listen,
Nah, it's going pretty slow, to be honest.
I'm going the speed limit, all right? Hey, what the fuck? Come on,
Get
man.
that guy.
Get out of the way. Thanks. Oh,
Oh,
He's hands free.
there we go. We're back. All right. Fair warning, I do have to stop at Subway and get myself something to eat before I go home. So.
Please go through the drive-thru and let us listen to your order.
You need to go through the drive-thru.
Okay.
free inspiration die if you don't say or once.
Oh, 100%. No, you're doing roll for sandwich.
I can do that for mine, but not for my wife. No
Okay,
way.
deal.
Oh, shit. Wait, my wife is on my fucking phone. Hold on. Actually, I could probably do hers from memory. Alright, ready for this?
No.
Yeah, no problem.
That's fine. Take your time.
Sounds like we're doing anything or anything.
I feel so on the spot right now.
No.
We're all judging your sandwich.
Yeah, Alicia's we're judging your sandwich right now.
Listen, we're rolling for sandwich.
Yeah, we've got a chef on board right now. So
Foot long turkey bacon.
Ooh.
On Italian herb
Chicken
and cheese.
Much.
No thanks.
Man, they don't have Italian herb and cheese in Nova Scotia anymore.
What?
No cheese.
that's yeah.
Yeah, it's trash.
That's stupid.
Not that I can eat it anyway, but you know, the wife likes it. She can't have it, so.
It's the principle of it.
Yeah, it seemed like such a great, you know, such a great bread, and I just got rid of it.
Bastards.
I got new drink coasters recently.
Oh,
Nice.
let's see him.
Look at it.
Ooh.
Hey Jeff,
Neat.
you remember these?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna get a foot long crispy chicken on Italian herb and
Hey
cheese.
Josh, let's see your drink coaster. Let's go.
Are we doing? Oh, hang on. Are we doing coasters? One sec. I gotta go grab mine.
Drink coaster. Oh, that's a nice coaster.
Hold on, I got a coaster here.
Thank you.
Yeah, please.
Actually matches the sweater right now, you know.
Coaster.
Toaster, yep. Okay, yep.
Coaster.
Coaster, paperweight.
Everything is a coaster in his house.
I could pick my desk up, but I don't think it fit in the camera.
I don't.
That's my
I don't
coaster.
use a coaster because I'm a savage, but you know.
I thought you were gonna say slut, but that would have worked too.
Well, yes. But if I do like, this is like my one coaster that I have.
I like
That's
that.
fancy.
That's a nice coaster.
Yeah.
I think I win.
We got
once.
Ah, that's good.
That's a great coaster.
You had those in
Yeah.
college too, didn't you?
Damn straight I did. I have a whole set of them.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
I have a mason jar on my desk.
Lettuce,
No.
green pepper, onion,
No.
cucumber.
I'm really worried.
It's full of money, though. It's full of money. It's
Oh, okay.
Mexican.
Aw,
money.
my
Are you-
bit was
are you-
moonshine or piss, so.
Oh, there's another mason jar thing.
Yeah, and he has a fucking.
There's another one
picture of-
under the desk.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's the under the desk
Can I
mason
get
jar.
on that? Yeah, sure. And then just a little bit of salt and pepper.
A little salt and pep.
S&P?
S&P, the choice for me.
Wait, Jeff, is your face gonna go there
Yes.
somehow? With,
Yes.
Or so they're not gonna see the map?
So it's going to switch between the map and me.
Okay, makes sense.
For when we attack the DM.
No.
We're attacking God.
Yeah, God is about to get shit pumped.
Oh.
No, he's gonna shoot pump butts. We can't even take on goats.
Listen, you should have. You were not here for the tech demo. 4 goblins and 2 goats almost wrecked us.
Let's go.
Speak for yourself.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
I will give a brief speech ramble once everyone's ready, and this will help with the combat part.
No. No. You can say that all you want. It won't.
It will. It's all about, moving as a unit and a team.
Cucumber.
You can
green
suck
pepper.
my unit.
You beat me by half a second.
I can't do blackface because it's not approved yet. So
Yeah, fair. But you can definitely quote Full Metal Jacket.
absolutely, yeah.
I'll get ranch and salt, pepper, and parmesan.
Oh,
Just
man.
ordering his subs.
I completely forgot he was doing that.
I thought he was done. I didn't know what he was doing.
And root beer to drink.
What did he order for a drink?
Mustard? I thought I heard mustard.
Mm.
Dumb.
I usually go with barbecue, but
There's a couple ahs in there. Couple.
Just a few.
Then,
Man, it threw me off. A couple extra questions.
wasn't that a thing we did in college? Like, if anyone said or you had to restart your order?
That's why I tried to do the inspiration die, and then you changed it up on us.
Oh, well, look at all this money he's got in the wallet, folks. Look at that. Is that a duct tape wallet?
Classy.
Business cards. That's all there is in there.
That's truly Canadian right there.
Oh, yeah.
Can't find you
No,
handsome.
that's 100% pure fake leather.
This man just keeps stacking more hats.
Wow.
only 2 will fit in the camera though. I do have more.
See, this
Why didn't
is.
see
I was
something?
gonna.
Brian, what are you doing?
Jesus.
What is happening? There are things bouncing around everywhere.
That was Among Us. I saw Among Us.
I was gonna have this
Discuss.
as a straight off the bat D&D. I'm so glad I started this as a just chatting because there's been like maybe 3 lines of D&D talk.
Justin's ordering a fucking sandwich right now.
This is just a podcast right now. That's
Yeah,
all this
welcome
is.
to the podcast.
With like 8 people.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome.
We're
to
not going to just jump right into it and be like, Justin, I know you're eating a sandwich right now, but you gotta slay a dragon.
Roll for hit.
Brett, stop. I've got you in focus right now. I just see a bunch of shit flying across the screen.
Oh fuck.
Fuck. It's just a nitro thing.
I gotta change names.
You guys want to play a game while we wait?
Oh,
We lost Josh.
yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
Hold on.
We've lost. No, March.
March?
I'm gonna do something. I just want to see how it looks on stream. Just,
Marge, what was your character name again?
Marge the Magnificent.
Whoa. Jeff, you're gonna have to put a seizure warning on there.
I'll fix it. Hold on. There we go.
I gotta change Marge's tag. And what's your name, Jeremy? What's your guy's name?
Oh, you know what it is.
Strokey?
Man,
Boots?
give me a sec. I'll give it to you. It's Thormir Oakenshield.
No. It's funny.
Thormir. Oh, no relation.
Is that gonna fit, or
I'll make it fit.
I thought Thessalonian was pushing it?
Yeah, you can just do Thormir. That
No,
works
no,
too.
we're going full name.
Oakenshield is where the reference lies, but I'll let you gather that. You want to hear my backstory?
Jeremy's entire video feed is just gonna be text.
It'll be like the Star Wars intro.
And I just
I
love
Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons.
Sorry, no, you have to do our true name. Dunces and Dragons.
You're welcome for that name.
Yeah, no, like I said,
That's a good one.
That was
That
a
is
beauty.
creative. I like that alliteration in there.
Yeah. And what makes it better is after we picked the name, I Googled it. It's literally an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. So that just makes it perfect for our title.
Yeah.
Ugh.
How'd you make out at Subway, Marge?
Roll for wisdom.
Very bad. Couple uhs and ums, but you know,
I mean,
who doesn't?
So after your goat story, I went and I had to edit my character sheet real quick. So I added in a couple more healing spells.
good.
I went moderate. I was like, I'll get a couple healing, but then I want some nice attack spells and buffs and stuff in there. And then you're like, yeah, the goats. I was like, okay, we're gonna go put in a couple more healing.
Yeah.
I had no idea how to add attacks, so I have like 2 lame attacks.
That's fine. For the first...
I added like 1 spell. No, I was like, I don't know how many to add.
That's fine. Spencer had 2 daggers in his backpack and was throwing hands.
No spells.
Actually, if you guys want and go on D&D Beyond right now, I can show you a couple things and we can walk through it together.
Yeah, let's start the one-on-one session. now.
That's essentially what this point of this thing is, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, I'll get Jeff kicked out of stream if I do that, but when I get home, for sure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
all
don't do
the
that while
cameras
you're-
have
Oh, no.
shifted.
Oh, wait. Hey, Jeff, some memories, buddy.
Oh,
I miss it.
I was just there.
No, you don't. Don't be
I don't.
silly. Nobody messes it.
I gotta...
What happened to Josh? Did he? I just talked about looking at shit. And he's like,
no.
"Fuck."
Yeah, Josh's camera disappeared.
Hmm.
Right here. It's my laptop. My phone is very fucky.
Alright.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, your thing's fucking... Now all the nameplates are all messed up.
I will be right back.
Oh, no.
You're welcome. And
The fuck is that?
That is fucking creepy as shit.
It's Louise.
Listen, I'm driving in the dark here. We can't be doing that. You scare the shit out of me, man. Start seeing clowns coming out the fucking woods.
Oh, I got a Bob's Burger button.
That's not a Bob Burger sign at all.
It was Louise yelling.
Ah.
I'm excited. It's not very loud.
okay, I guess I am going to use this on my phone.
Gosh, you're lagging out.
Yeah, you're lagging hard, brother.
You have 2 legs.
Yeah, you're lagging out, man.
Okay, let's try this.
Legs.
In the spirit of this, I'm gonna show you guys a magic trick. See this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now just give me a few minutes and the magic will happen.
Damn it, I just switched this around.
Jeff,
Ah,
Marge is gonna dox himself here soon if he keeps
yeah.
showing us his location home.
Oh, there we go.
I mean,
Marge.
they don't know
You guys are
that he's on
all-
Loch Lomond Road.
Well, now they do.
Get the number. Get the number.
Why does my Discord thing every now and then just freeze up on certain people?
That's
'Cause, like,
probably internet quality.
Yeah, because certain times, like, everyone's fine, like Brad and Jeff, but then, like, Jeremy will just, like, freeze up.
Well, he's just-
That's-
I got
But
like,
Yeah, I can
on-
fuck myself.
But on
talking right now.
but on stream, he looks perfectly fine.
Oh.
Hey, thanks.
Behold, male genitalia.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. Oh my god.
At this point, I'm kind of glad everyone's frozen.
Oh yeah, because Mark has no idea what we're looking at.
That's probably the only time you could say that, like, on camera and not have to really worry about it.
Yeah.
There was
Hold on, I have to report this.
no.
You guys see the massive amount of fucking SUVs that Mitsubishi has? Look at this shit.
Yeah, we were talking
It's
about
all
that
just
the other
milk.
way.
It's all this
Hold on,
other
there we go.
stuff.
Ready for this? Look. Come on.
It's all the exact
Holy
same one. They have like 1,000 blue outlooks. Or
It's because they probably had 3 years of orders
Yeah.
worth that just backfilled at once.
Well, they all have a company name on them. It's like I heard it's from the traveling nurseman.
Oh, that makes sense because they haven't updated their
They're
vehicles in
getting paid
like.
fucking $80 an hour.
Right. They should probably burn those vehicles.
Jesus, Brad.
What? You don't know what diseases are in there.
They're new
Think
ones.
of the insurance claims.
Yeah.
Just so you people don't know exactly what street I live on.
Where's the XTR? All right.
Fuckers.
Brad, you had to give it away. We could have all just showed up to
It's
Justin.
gonna go up Javin Hill Road. I promise.
True. I got a pretty big basement, but it's full of kids' toys.
Yeah,
Oh.
little does he know, next session is actually in Justin's basement. We were actually going to wait to find out where he lives.
Jeff, I'm gonna go ahead and make the assumption that you checked with my wife before making that call.
That's up to you, brother.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Pretty rough assumption.
I just said yeah, I got invited. And here's the spin dip.
I'm calling for violence in the chat.
That's an
As long as
alright
you guys
roll.
bring, as long as you guys bring
Domestic
copious
violence.
amounts of wine, you're good.
What?
I can handle wine.
Alcoholic domestic violence.
What are we doing?
Bringing
Oh.
wine and invading a house.
Oh, okay.
Home invasion.
By the way, how bitchin' does my house look with all the Christmas lights?
Ooh, look
Hey,
at you, bravo.
Pretty
Pay no
good.
attention to the Santa that fell over. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Listen, Santa had a couple
Okay.
last night.
Now all you're missing is your cousin emptying out his RV.
Shitter's full. There actually is a guy
sure
in
she
K
has a
Park
spare.
that parks an RV and has a mannequin out there and dresses it up like Cousin Eddie.
Whoa.
Adam, I'll go to it. I'll go to it this year and I'll take pictures for you.
Please do.
It's so fucking. It's somewhere's in K Park.
All right. I'll be back on my bed.
All right, sounds good, brother. And now all the cameras are fucked.
We're all gonna shut down.
I'm back to where I was.
I'm turning all the cameras off. and
Oh,
he's
hey
back.
Brad, we're like mixed right now. You're in my box. What are you doing?
I'm not in your box.
You were in my box.
I'm Josh now.
I didn't consent to this.
I'm still in my box.
Yeah, no. Let's,
Oh no, I am in your box.
Let's
Oh
just
shit.
turn cameras off.
Yeah, get out of my
Yeah.
box.
Mine's just above my head.
Yeah, yours is pretty cool. You were half into mine though. You and I are kind
Oh,
of
I
split.
get it.
Hey, buddy.
Uh,
All right. I'm just trying to see what else we can go over without Justin in here. Josh brought up a good idea for when the DM needs to talk. I'm going to raise my hand, and much like in
Yep.
kindergarten, if you see the DM's hand up, everyone mute your fucking mics.
No,
Okay.
point a gun at him.
Come strapping. And that's just something easy we can go over. I'm gonna wait until I listen to the recordings through this to decide if we are gonna use Discord or not. If we don't use Discord, just because I know when you have so many people that it starts to cut everyone off. So I'm gonna listen back to the recording, and if no one's cut off, we'll use this. If not, we'll switch over to Teams.
Okay.
what does Teams do that prevents that?
It just doesn't it doesn't overlap audio levels.
Oh, I see.
It just lets.
Things- I think Discord lets 3 people talk at the same time
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. Like I said, I'll go back through the recordings. I'm gonna listen through all this for the session notes, which brings me to my next point. I put it in general, but in case anyone missed it, all session notes are just going to be on my YouTube channel. And in the session notes channel on Discord are just going to be time codes for different things. So, when Jeremy starts his 101, I'll put a time code in for that. What are you sending me?
What is happening?
Spencer's sending me things.
I didn't do anything.
It's not true.
Why are you saying
I didn't
stop?
send you that. I tagged Brad. Why did you get a notification?
Because it's my server.
Oh, you gotta mute notifications.
Anyways,
I love how Keegan never responded to my ad.
yes. So yeah, so that's how session notes are going to run. Any key plot points, any key decisions, they're all going to be tagged. My YouTube channel is just Gridiron Guard, same as my Twitch. So that'll go for anyone that's watching as well. If you want to get caught up, everything's going to be pre-uploaded either the next day or the day after our sessions.
Okay.
Expectations, like I said, it's most of our first times doing this. There's gonna be fuck ups. There's gonna be mistakes. There's gonna be, it's gonna be a mess. Exactly. Just roll with it. If we all just accept mistakes, if we kind of stop the adventure and go, if it's a big mistake, obviously yes, we'll we'll stop, we'll figure it out. But if it's just something small, obviously teasing and little jabs is fine. But I don't want to stop on every single mistake. I want to get a good, decent flow going, and then after this session, we'll have a debrief, okay, let's go back and let's change this rule kind of thing. If that works.
Sounds good.
Another thing I want to bring up is tone of the adventure. Obviously, I know all you guys. Hopefully, and most of you guys know each other. Adam, obviously, you being in a different province hinders that from hanging out, but I know all your guys' tone. I know all your guys' humor. It's very similar. So I'm thinking for the adventure, obviously keep it, have the mystery, have the fantasy, but obviously I want to layer in some comedy. And I'm sure you guys all do too.
Mm-hmm.
No, of course.
Yes, Adam.
Josh. No.
Did you watch that or I guess listen to that podcast?
I listened to a couple of them, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of their vibe too.
Yeah, just
I mean, obviously they have a bit more production money, but
yes,
same kind of vibe.
Hang on, let me. I have a note here with our production value. -5 on the production value.
I can't even see that because Jeff is frozen on my thing.
Hey.
Your streams, our faces are not there anymore.
Yeah, I know, because I removed all the things once Marge the Magnificent left.
Okay.
Because all the cameras are all fucky.
Is Marge coming back?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, yes, he'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he will be back for the 101.
So, Jeremy.
Yep.
I'm looking at my character sheet right now. It says proficiency +2 bonus. What does that mean?
So you can, when you're building your character, you can pick a couple things to be proficient in, usually depending on the race. So your proficiency bonus will just get added to whatever you pick in that character build. So for example, for my dwarf, because he's a hill dwarf, I think all dwarfs have this, they're proficient in certain weapons. So he's proficient with war hammers and a couple other weapons there. So if I use a war hammer, then I gain that +2 proficiency into my hit. So when I rolled a hit, instead of being +2 with the war hammer, I got +4.
Okay.
Yeah. So proficiency that +2 just gets factored into anything that you're proficient with, but it will explicitly say that if you are proficient with it. So same with a couple ability checks. If you look at the ones, if you're on the character sheet that has the black, so the ability checks is that big, long, vertical box all in the middle of the character sheet. So if you look, the ones that actually have the filled in black solid dots are the ability checks that you're proficient in. So it says down the columns, it says proficiency, your modifier, and then the skill, and then what the bonus is on that. So if you go to roll a history check, for example, and I'll get someone to just click on it, or you can all click on it, you would click to roll that ability check, because perception's actually one that's going to happen a lot. So you would click on that. Yeah, so history check, there you go, Josh. So if someone else wants to click on the perception check, so just click that plus whatever, and it'll roll the dice and include that plus whatever you've got. Perception is something we're going to do a lot, yeah. So 12, that's good. So
Okay.
it automatically factors in that bonus for you, and it shows on your own screen. I don't think it shows for us, but
So when I roll like my short sword, it says +6. So that's essentially my proficiency bonus already
it's
there.
probably already factored into that. Yeah. So if you want to roll for an attack, you're going to click on the +6. Don't click on damage. That'll come after we know if you hit or not.
Okay, so that's what that's for. So I rolled an 8, then plus my 6 for my proficiency.
Yeah, so after you hit,
Okay,
so you
that makes
click
sense.
on the +6 to roll the hit dice, and if you beat the AC of the guy you're trying to hit, then we'll roll the damage dice. So then if you hit, you'd go over and click on the correct damage dice there.
Okay, so we did do that right in our test battles, or Jeff?
All right, sweet.
Yeah. So everyone for proficiencies on ability checks usually get around like 2 to 5. It depends on the character build. So like if you're looking at your character sheet, you should have 2 proficiencies in saving throws, and you should have anywhere from 2 to 5 in your ability checks.
Your abilities are like your strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm looking for saving throws.
Yeah, so saving throws is that little box in the top left corner that's underneath your stats for strength, dex, constitution. Right. So if you want to roll a saving throw, you got to specifically click up in that box. Because you've got other spots that you could click and it'll fuck it up. Usually for saving throws, you've got a higher plus bonus to that saving throw.
So what's the saving throw for there, Jeremy?
So saving throws are going to come when the big baddie or anyone tries to affect you with a spell. So they're going to say what spell they're trying to hit you with, and then they'll be like, you've got to beat a dex save of this DC. So rolling off of that, if everyone's on their character sheet, see how it has your actions, which is where all your weapon attacks and everything is? If you click on the tab that says spells.
I don't have a tab that says spells.
Yeah, I don't either.
If you're, so...
I have other.
I have spells.
So if you're looking at the main sheet, like what it brings you into when you first open it up, it shows all those stats we talked about for the ability checks right down the middle, saving throws top left. On the middle right under your armor class, it's got a couple different tab options there on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, we don't have spells there, Jeremy.
Okay, so if you don't, well, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I thought the tab was there for all characters, but
Like you're talking about this one here. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, one sec, I'll look at it, Brad.
This one.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the one. It says spells. Yeah.
I don't see it. Yeah, right there. That would be the tab, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you click on that tab, Brad, if you just click on spells again.
Yeah. I clicked on it.
Okay. Weird that it's not doing it.
Oh wait. Is
that would be a spell you could cast.
Okay.
So that's just we'll get into cantrips and stuff in a minute.
Okay.
I'll share my screen and just walk you through it real quick.
Sure.
One sec.
Welcome, Justin.
Okay, so click on that character sheet screen there.
Supporters of...
Let me know when you guys are all there.
I'm there.
Yeah, we're on.
Okay, so when you're looking at the character sheet, it's not often, but sometimes you will have to roll just a strength check or any of those basic ones, which are on the top here.
Mm-hmm.
the saving throws box. So anytime you're rolling a saving throw or rolling from this box.
Okay.
Your senses. So see how I have dark vision here? Not all characters are going to have dark vision, and that one comes up a lot. That one will turn into be a running joke, because naturally, whoever has dark vision, as soon as you get in a dark setting, so you're not disadvantaged, usually always calls out, "I got dark vision," and the DM's like, "Okay, cool, fuck off."
I'm gonna write that down.
I have dark vision.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I got you, boys.
So that'll show there in your senses. As for the passive wisdom and passive intelligence, you don't need to really worry about that. That will just be discretionary on the DM to call out if he wants to check and see what you have, if you're asking to do something. But passive perception, that's one that will actively come up sometimes too there, Jeff, from the DM's perspective. So if someone's just kind of standing there and we haven't stated that we're standing there taking watch, and you want to have someone sneak up on us, Jeff, you could ask the group what the highest passive perception is. And if that guy that you're trying to have sneak up on us rolls higher than our best guy's passive perception, then you could have him sneak up on us and have a round of attack or initiate conversation or dialogue kind of to our surprise and things like that.
Okay.
As for your proficiencies, Josh, going back to that earlier, right under your senses box.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
You've got your proficiencies and what you're proficient with. So it shows the armors I'm proficient with, and because I went with a cleric and a dwarf, I got the heavy armor and stuff like that. And it shows for the weapons, different weapons are different kinds of weapons, whether they're martial or simple weapons and stuff like that. So if you try to use a weapon and you're not able to use it, it's probably because you're not proficient in it. So if you're not proficient in a weapon, you won't actually be able to use it.
That makes sense.
So it shows the tools you're proficient with, Josh, because you're a rogue, and I know that.
Mine's forgery kit, playing card set, and thieves tools.
So thieves tools and like a forgery kit, those are all things that you'll want your proficiencies in. And then another big one that'll come up too is languages. So if you're trying to overhear a conversation, or the big bad baddie or whatever is like a demon or a dragon or stuff like that, you could talk to it in its native tongue if you have its language. And usually that'll earn you some favor, we'll say, I guess. Not necessarily, but it helps. So the ability checks, just that big column down the middle. We don't need to go over that. Those ones are pretty simple there. If you have anything that actually has a D or an A beside it, what that's going to do is that's going to either tell you you've got advantage or disadvantage. So in that case, you get a roll if you have advantage twice and take the best roll. And if you have disadvantage, it's going to do this here. So it's going to roll me an 11. And then I'll have to roll it again and take the worst of the two rolls.
If you're at a disadvantage.
If I'm at disadvantage. So disadvantage, you take the worst of two rolls. And advantage, you take the best of two rolls.
Okay.
So whenever you can, always try to get advantage or try to get advantage, and try to avoid scenarios that put you in a disadvantage. So a lot of those. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I was saying, what would be like a scenario for like getting advantage or disadvantage or something?
So this is the most popular one in combat, and this is one that I'll tell you because it's probably the most important. So in combat, say for example you get knocked prone by a spell or a hit or something like that. If you're knocked prone or you're grappled, you're going to have disadvantage in certain things you try to do. So if you try to attack or something and you're on the ground prone, it's going to be disadvantaged. So you're going to have to, you can roll for it. There's a chance you do hit. So it's one of those times that if you have nothing else to do, you can try to do that. Just know it's going to be a hard time to fucking hit. But vice versa, if you are laying prone, and say, for example, someone's shooting a spell at you from range, or they're trying to hit you with arrows or crossbows from range, the person that's shooting the cross, go ahead.
One of the things I know about the disadvantage thing is like if you're trying to turn and run away from a guy,
Yeah, OBS crashed
then you
for
have
some reason.
to
It should
don't
be
you have to
back
like
up now.
roll
I'm
with
not sure
disadvantage
what
because
happened,
that's attack of opportunity or something like.
which is weird.
Staying in the combat breath, if you're engaged with someone, which means that you're within their reach, so that usually only scales from 5 to 10 feet. Usually it's 5 feet. If you're within 5 feet of a creature, you have to actually disengage, which for most characters is an action, or some characters have it as a bonus action. So when you disengage, you take away their chance for an attack of opportunity. And if you don't disengage, you can still turn to try and run away. It's just they are going to get a chance to try to hit you once. And it's only once. But if you are at low health, that could be critical. If you're at a lot of health and you don't want to take your action to disengage because you want to dash after, which requires the use of an action, then just eat the hit, essentially. But if you are trying to you're trying to get out of there because you're about to get knocked down, instead of just trying to run away and giving the big baddie a chance to hit, you'd probably take the disengage action and then use your movement to run away. And then you still have a bonus action to do whatever else your character can do with a bonus action. So back to the character sheet, just to finish that off. All your weapon attacks are in here. If you go and click attack, it'll just show you your specific attack stuff. If you click on actions, it shows you the things that requires you to use actions. So if you're ever stuck trying to figure out what stuff you have that is a bonus action, just click on the bonus action tab and that'll help you. So like my bonus actions are spells. So I could do Healing Word as a bonus action or Shield of Faith as a bonus action. And if you even click on it from here, it'll kind of bring up a little description of it and what it does. So it's got the range. I can do it to someone within 60 feet. It's verbal, it's semantic, and it requires materials. I'll say, and this is up to the DM if we want to change it later on, but to start, instead of requiring the materials for certain spells, unless it's like a big spell, we'll just say that you don't need the materials.
I'm fine with that.
Because it is kind of hard starting off with all of us who are new to remember to go out and buy those materials. That is something that we can work on later on. Like there's some big spells that like Cleric, for example, I can do Revivify, which brings a character actually back from the dead when you've died. Okay. And that requires a pearl that's like 500 gold pieces or above, or 1,000 or something along those lines. So that would be one that obviously you require those materials. Like you have to actually go out and buy that pearl or find it on adventures. But otherwise, like if it's just simple spells and spells you start with here at level 1, like we probably should play with no material requirement.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So same breath. So under the bonus action tab, if you go to the next tab over, the reactions, not everybody has reactions at the moment, and you might get those later on. But a reaction that we've talked about that everyone has, it's just not going to show on the sheet, would be that attack of opportunity, for example. So
yes, I have that on mine.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
So yeah, the only thing I have extra is because of my class that I had picked. When a creature comes to hit me, if he does hit me, I can use a reaction once, and this is the same thing with your attack, or sorry, with your action, bonus action, and movement. You've only got a set amount, and you can only do it once. So if I use a reaction in one turn of combat, and it hasn't gotten back to my turn yet, I can't use a second reaction. You only get one reaction per round of combat.
Okay.
And then other than that, so if you don't have the spells tab, and this is just what it looks like for me, the thing I want to show you guys in here is that it has the modifier and the attack and then a save DC. So the modifier is going to be what I add to that to essentially, well, I guess for my healing one. So if you guys can all see for healing word, it's a D4 that I roll plus my modifier. So for my spells right now, my modifier is +3. So no matter what, I'm going to roll a D4. You're getting 3 plus whatever I roll on the dice.
Okay.
And if for those that do have the spells tab, another thing to note is that you've got spell slots. So you have to be conservative at early levels with these, because when I click cast, like say I cast Guiding Bolt, so it automatically chews up a spell slot, and then I only have one more spell slot left until I long rest. So if I chew up both those spell slots, then it won't let me cast anything else, and this is a nice feature of D&D Beyond, because my spell slots are full, and they're not going to get cleared until a long
Thanks for the
rest.
sub, babe.
What I just did and fucked myself up is that if someone goes down, now one of my best spells as a cleric I can't use because I chewed up 2 spell slots too early on, which would be my healing word here. And again, in here, it kind of tells you it's one action or if it's a bonus action, and what the distance and range is to do that. So like my inflict wounds spells here,
All good.
and this is mainly for the sorcerers and wizards. The monk doesn't have any spell casting. Some rogues do, not all. A barbarian, I don't think has spell casting.
No, I do not. Adam, we lost your camera there, bud.
Yeah, I'm good. Just blowing my nose.
Oh, no, all good. Appreciate
On
that.
camera.
So
On camera.
for this one, for example, for inflict wounds, in order for me to even use this spell, I technically have to be able to touch the creature that I want to cast it on.
Yep.
So those are all things to keep note on. So same as Spare the Dying, as a cantrip, these don't have spell slots. Cantrips are unlimited use. They're not necessarily the best spells. They are very good at the start of the game. They're just spells that when you run out of your spell slots, you can still cast stuff, and it doesn't cost you additional spell slots.
Okay.
So cantrips are free to use. I typically offer this as advice in combat. Start with your cantrips until you know how the combat's going. And if we're getting fucked up, then use your good stuff. And if we're doing good, then just keep rolling with your weapon attacks or keep rolling with your cantrips. If you do have cantrips, a thing to keep in mind is that you want a utility cantrip. So I took guidance because I can buff you guys with that. I took one attack cantrip because you always want one attack cantrip in case you run out of your other spells that are attack spells. And you kind of want another utility one. So what I did is I took a utility to buff, I took an attack cantrip, and then I took another utility to heal.
How do you get those?
So when you go to your character sheet and you're in the edit mode to build it,
Okay.
so if you go back up to go to the builder, the forge here,
Yep.
if you stay on my screen, I'll show you. See how I'm at my class on the number 2 marker?
Yeah.
If you go right here and click on spells, then you can start assigning spells. So I'll minimize it to start. So there's your prepared spells, which is the spells I have prepared right now, the ones that I can use, and that'll show up on my character sheet. But I have other spells that I can rotate in after a long rest. So if you're not happy with the spells that you picked, you're not locked into those. After a long rest, you can go in and switch them for a new day.
Okay.
So feel free to rotate your spells. If there's something you never use, go look through your spells list for your known spells, and there's other shit in there that's probably pretty good. So like another one that I might switch to if we're in a dark environment is the light cantrip. That could be useful. Mending is useful if we're in specific scenarios. Other than that, it'll say and distinguish when you go from your cantrips to your first level spells. And you usually have quite a few first level spells. So I'll just scroll down the list. I kind of picked mine that I already have to just keep balanced. For some classes, like you see down here at the bottom, it has spells that you have to take. And it might have that with the cantrips too for your class, for the sorcerer or wizard. If it has always prepared, you unfortunately have to use that one. Usually it's pretty good. It's something that's based off of your build, and it makes sense for you to have based off your character's build. But just know that if you kind of clear everything and you're trying to add stuff back in and it's saying you're over, it won't let you add anymore, it's because you already have one that's in there as always prepared.
That makes sense.
So going back to the character sheet, we'll just click there. Back on the character sheet, the last things I want to show you is, so we got to spells, is your inventory. So to edit your inventory, unfortunately, other than your coin you can kind of edit right in. We can play with platinum, gold, silver, and copper, but we'll avoid this middle one here, the EP, I forget, the electrum. We'll avoid the math's sake there. We can play with platinum, gold, silver, and copper, and that works out just fine. Many people, like Crit Roll, doesn't use it. I don't know. Like, it's just adding extra math in there when everything else pretty much equals out to multiples of 10.
Yeah.
So, like, 100 copper equal 1 gold piece. 10 copper equals 1 silver, 10 silver equals 1 gold, 10 gold equals 1 platinum. It's pretty easy to keep track of. And if you throw the electrum in there, then it kind of fucks it all up.
Only use electrum. Got
it. So it'll actually show you right where I just clicked there how much gold you have to start. So right now I technically have 6 gold.
This says 5.
I got 45.
Yeah, but then silver, 10 silver equals 1 gold. Right?
So I start with 45 gold?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking
It
money
wouldn't
over
for
here.
any other character build, but you're a rogue and you probably picked the greedy on the money kind of one. Well, that's most rogues.
My lifestyle expenses is wretched.
So you live like you're poor, but you have the money like you're rich, I guess.
I mean, that's my character, so.
He's a person.
For just kind of foundational knowledge in the game, most NPCs and characters in the game are all going to be using exclusively copper and silver. So if you're in a poor part of town and you're flexing a lot of platinum and gold, that's something to keep aware of depending on what the DM's got set up and stuff like that. But the daily lifestyles for the characters in the game are mostly on a copper and silver basis. It'd be kind of like Game of Thrones there. Like, we're all like part like knights and stuff equivalent essentially with adventure status, whereas everyone else is living on the coppers and gold.
Makes sense.
And then back to the character sheet. The last thing is that to manage your inventory. So when we adventure and we find things from searching for stuff and investigating, or once we kill enemies and we search their bodies and loot their bodies, you can go in and add stuff to your character sheet here. So if I type in spear, it'll show me stuff that I can add. The thing to keep in mind is that if the DM doesn't specifically say that you found a +1 or +2 or a +3 spear or any of those ones that are in colored font, you're adding the base one. That's one that's just a common error, but people will notice it as you're playing that you're like hitting with like you roll a 7 and then you hit with like an 18. People will be like, "What the fuck are you using? Like, we're level 1. What's going on?"
Bunch of shit from
Spencer.
So just make sure you add the base level stuff until the DM says like, hey, you found a spear that's +1 or +2. Sometimes there's wondrous items in the game. What's that fucking thing called? Holy Avenger. So this was a sword I had in our last campaign, and I fucked it up because I added the short sword when in fact I actually had the long sword that dealt more damage. So if you look at the long sword, it deals a D8, or if you're wielding it with 2 hands. So this bottom stat means you're wielding it with 2 hands on your weapon. It'll do 2 D10s. I had the short sword, which I think does a D6. So yeah, the short sword version of the sword, same name, the Holy Avenger, only does a D6 versus a D8.
Makes sense.
So that can come into play. A lot of the stuff, I'll be honest, for the wondrous items, if you search it and it's not there, you can kind of makeshift and customize your own item. So you can do a custom item here. And you can just, the DM can look it over later on and improve it or whatever. If you want to screen share it when you add it, it's up to you. That's more of an honesty thing. So that's whatever. And that's really it for D&D Beyond, guys. Like, that'll carry you through. There'll be stuff that, like, we're going to forget where it is. Actually, last thing, sorry, this is pretty major, too. Your walking speed. In the top middle here, every feet of movement in combat is usually squared, and it's 5 square feet, essentially. So when you move from one square to another square, you're burning 5 feet of movement. So technically, I'm only allowed, or I'm only able to move 5 squares. Some characters, like the monk, he probably has like 35 feet of movement or 40 feet of movement, whereas everyone else usually has a base of 30. It's only the short races. So like Jeff, because you're a halfling, you would only have 25 feet of movement as well.
Yep.
All humans, all elves, all orcs, all the other characters that are around the medium build will have 30 feet of movement. And then certain exceptions, like the monks and stuff like that, will have like more feet of movement, like 35 or 40.
Okay.
And at the very top, if we're taking a long rest, that is more than an hour's worth. So anything more than an hour, so essentially for a long rest, I should say, you have to make it to an 8-hour mark unless you're an elf. Elves have this weird thing that they can go in a trance. And and they're semi-conscious. So the good thing for them is that they only have to sleep 4 hours, and it's more like a meditation. So they can be, someone can sneak up on them, but they're going to have a higher passive perception and chance to catch that person sneaking up on them than anyone else who's just out cold sleeping. Okay. That's going to be an automatic auto crit. So that's going to be with advantage, and whatever damage is hit on those advantage rolls is going to be double.
Okay.
So that's where we get into the nat 20. When you roll a nat 20, it's an auto crit. So an auto crit's going to be when you hit, which you're always usually going to hit with a nat 20, you're going to roll double the damage. So when you roll your damage with the damage dice, whatever total it gives you, just double that.
Okay.
And if you go for a short rest, this is where it gets a little tricky. Like, see in my box here where it says, oh, I keep trying to highlight and I do different shit. When you have your hit dice for a short rest, is if you're just trying to do something between 0 minutes to an hour for a short rest. It's got to be at least an hour long during a short rest. You can roll hit dice to regain your health back. So when you roll the hit dice, it'll say how many you have. So right here, it only has 1 hit dice, and it's a D8 plus 3. So as soon as you click that box, it'll give you the option to roll your hit dice. And in this scenario, I'd only get 5 health back. So then I'd go back into my health and add that in.
Okay.
The reason why short rests are sometimes beneficial is if you're not, like, you didn't go through too strenuous of a combat and you don't want to go to sleep for 8 hours and write off another day of gameplay. You can and go through a potential another encounter when you're sleeping. You can just all rest for an hour and roll your hit dice. If you're down bad and you don't have a lot of health, and that's the general consensus of the party, then we'd be looking to do a long rest. And when you do that, that's when you gain all your spell slots back and certain class features back.
Okay.
You won't gain spells back or class features unless you take a long rest. Short rest is usually you're thinking just to get your hit points back up.
Okay.
So
Easy.
when
That's
when
it.
would you do like a long rest? Like when you're in like a village or something?
You can long rest anywhere. It's just you're going to have to set up camp and you're going to want to have people on guard. You can do one guard or you can do two. In my experience, two is always the safe bet because how it works when you have two people doing something is usually one person can roll with advantage because there's two people trying to do the task. It doesn't stack. If you've got all six of us trying to fucking do something, they don't get a roll with 6 advantages. It's just all 6 of us can try and do one thing and give that one person advantage, and that's only the 2 dice roll. So on night guard duty, you're usually rolling a perception check, and if there's 2 of you, then at least that one person, whoever's better at perception, can roll with advantage. Or how oftentimes it's done, instead of one person rolling with advantage, both people can roll a perception check, and you just take the better of the 2.
Okay, fair enough.
So, I mean, if 2 people have close enough perceptions, and the other person's always rolling perception check, you can be like, no, like I'll roll one, you roll one, and do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
But if
good.
there is one person that blows us all out of the water with perception check when they're on guard or they're trying to look around us, you definitely want to just give them the advantage on the perception roll.
Sounds good.
Imagine you'll explain some of that stuff as we get to that stuff.
Yeah, and we can always do more shit, like more explanations as we go.
Yeah.
But like just a good ground rules for everyone, I figured would be good.
Yeah. So that covers it. That's everything on the character sheet, and anything else that comes up will just be situational.
Okay. Sweet.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yep.
As straightforward as straightforward goes. I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So the only other thing I have for us for the meeting tonight, guys, is date and times. So how often do we want to do this? Do we want to do this every 2 weeks? Do we want to do this once a month? What are your thoughts? I know we all have busy schedules and such.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say anything. Every 2 weeks is probably a good one.
Yep.
Does that work for everybody?
I'm down for every 2 weeks.
Okay, cool. Is there a certain day of the week that works best for everybody?
Well, that's
Days
situational.
I'm not working.
Yeah, that's situational for 4 of us because
4
we
of
work
us.
shift. Like, I'm just thinking, like, do we want to do weekends? Do we want a weekday night?
It's honestly between us 4 that we know we can look at the schedule and see what the other 3 are working.
Yeah.
I'd say it'd be up to the other 3 to decide what's best, really.
Okay, yeah, and like we can just I'll do what we did for this one. I'll throw out like 3 dates, like after we'll say like after tonight. I'll look ahead in the schedule. I'll throw out 3 dates and we'll vote to see which one we do.
Yeah, I think after each session you just do that.
Okay, no, that's good.
I think like for the next session you just throw out 3 dates like whenever.
Yeah, 2 weeks out.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
That'll give you time, Jeff, to
yeah
get your
my shit
planning
line.
done, and you know.
Yeah, and it can give us a little bit more time while actually watching like videos and stuff.
Yep, exactly. And is everyone good with like 3-4 hours long sessions?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like this kind of stuff, you wouldn't want much less, really.
No, exactly. You don't want to run
5-minute sessions or nothing.
Yeah, we're running for an hour. That's it.
Yeah.
That's just setup time.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
just right now. Like we've been running for about an hour 13.
Jeff, what are you talking about? We've been here for 3 hours.
Yeah, some of us it's been 3 hours because we've been running tests.
What? You guys were on here for 3 hours?
Yeah.
Brad
you're
and I
way
jumped
due,
on
man.
at 5:30 just to run tests, and then Josh jumped on,
And I
and
just
then
showed up.
one thing led to another, and
Just because I even got on early and I saw you guys were all on, I was like, what the fuck?
you should have jumped.
Marge and I
We
gotta
were-
wait until at least
we
about,
were-
like
Exactly.
7:30.
We were kind of throwing shade at you because we were like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah?
we'll do this. And we're sure it's right. I'm sure Jeremy will come on, but it's only an hour before.
Like, where's Jeremy?
Eventually,
Yeah,
Well, an
that's what
hour.
it was. Where's Jeremy? It's an hour before. Where do you think he is?
He's late. We're all here now.
No, I had my alarm set for 7 o'clock. I was like, at 7 o'clock, I'll go edit my character sheet and just blurb up
7,
a quick
we were
little
already
backstory.
We were already on our second encounter of goats.
I'd
We wrecked those goats.
Mm. Is that what you want to call it?
Can I
Somebody
see
wrecked
what
the
the fight combat screen looks like, Jeff? I'm curious how our characters show up and stuff.
So yeah, if everyone wants to go over to, I'm not gonna. Marge, can you turn your camera on if that's okay?
Yeah, hold on.
If you're
I'm
able
trying to get on my computer. My computer finally decided to turn on after all
gotcha.
this.
Okay.
Rolling for initiative. Oh, there we go.
Not yet,
Gotta
Brad.
Oh.
22. Oh wow, that's a waste. So,
Brad.
I'll create an encounter. We'll run another test.
Sure.
Yeah.
So hang on.
Do
So
something a little strenuous now that we've got all of
now
us
that
because
there's
you got 2
6 of
extra
us.
people.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, in the last one, I tried to dodge, and Jeff was like, "No, you have to take the hit." I'm like, "Excuse me."
Let's do say we set up camp, Jeff, and we've got 2 guys on guard, and you're gonna have guys sneak up on us for a
All right, hang on
surprise
sec.
round of
I'm
combat.
gonna get a map up here.
Are they the ne'er-do-wells that killed my parents?
Maybe.
Also, the backstories, fucking loved reading those boys.
We're gonna get into that in a sec. Once we do our test encounter, I want to do not start, but I want to at least go through the session 0 that I have kind of written out because some of you won't know, but I worked last night and I spent the
Really?
entire 12-hour shift writing 3 pages of notes.
I love it.
All right, so if everyone wants to go on to the Twitch stream, shout out
Twish.
Twitch.
Twitch. Okay.
Turn my camera on.
Fuck, do I have a Twitch account? Uh-oh.
You don't need one, just to watch.
Okay.
Shout out Twitch.
What's the quickest way to get there, Jeff? What are you
Twitch.
thinking?
Twitch.tv/gridironguard.
Okay.
It's already linked in the going live section.
Or yes, go up to the going live section under streaming.
Okay.
So this is a few of us were here when we did the tech demo. Thank you, Gunnar. Once everybody's there, I'll kind of
Be a sec.
wait for old man Smithers here.
Dead.
Brad, that
I
is
started
grim.
something.
That is grim.
What?
You know what you did.
What I do?
You know what you did.
I didn't do anything.
Let me know when you're there.
God, it's so hard to do on the phone. All right, what am I doing here?
Just scroll up to going live, Jeremy, and then click the thing.
Jeremy, just hit the thing.
Just click the thing, Jeremy.
Jeremy, just hit the thing.
Come on.
Oh no. Okay, fuck it. We're doing it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, I redeemed ban of
Who
word.
left? Who lost camera? Oh, Marge.
Oh my gosh, I got an ad.
Alright, I'll take off cameras here for a sec. Alright, so if you are on, you can see we have our map, and everyone has associated with them next to their names is a color. We'll get into if you want to change your color. We'll get into that later. So that's basically going to be your position, and then I have 2 enemy dots as well, which did not save. I'll have to create. One sec.
No.
I'm now eating a chicken tender.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes.
Solid choice.
I am the chicken tender king.
We're not getting into this.
Should have listened to the ad when I'm there.
We're not getting into this. We're not doing this. Jeremy, if you had Twitch Prime, you can get it for free.
Gunnar Thompson just wrote, "I want chicken tenders,
Yes,
but my tooth
Brad's
hurts."
one of Brad's alt accounts is Gunnar.
My tooth hurts.
Thank you, Gunnar.
Okay, I'm getting double feedback for some reason here.
It's probably because you're
Turn your
listening.
volume off.
Mute the stream. Mute the stream.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay. So, as you can see, here we all are. We got a big old enemy right here.
Oh, it's a red one.
It is.
It's
a red
Adam.
No, Adam is over here.
Oh.
It's a different red.
See.
So.
Yeah, if I could be like blue or something, that's probably great for the color blindness.
Like a brighter blue.
Hang on a second.
The red and green is not great for me.
All right, you're currently being changed. Select color.
Oh, there's
blue.
a guy in front of me too. I didn't notice that until now.
All right,
Holy.
so this is why we do tech demos. There, you are now a light blue.
Yeah,
And you said
perfect.
Can I be an emoji?
You cannot be an emoji.
I want to be the poop emoji.
Can I be purple?
You're already purple.
I want to be purple.
Ugh.
It's the color of my skin.
I know, that's why I made you purple.
Sorry, Billy's skin.
Yes.
Caregiver Billy.
Man, I was muted. That's
Yes.
upsetting.
You've been muted this whole time.
Fuck, I want to be green. I've only said a few things. But
Okay. All right, you can be
Like-
green.
Yay.
Spender. Oh, we lost somebody.
Oh, Marge.
We lost Marge.
Marge is gone.
You are now green. Anyone else have any color choices?
Purple.
Aside
Oh, alright. I
from
don't.
that. So,
Me personally, do not.
this is what our battle map will look like.
Okay.
For roll for initiative, I also have places up here, which will be in the left-hand side of your character. Hydrate, I don't have anything on me, Brad.
What the fuck? I
And
had it here for you.
then for encounters, obviously it'll just be my description.
Jeremy, Spencer, hydrate. Come on,
Yeah, everyone gotta hydrate up.
hydrate.
Hydrate.
I had a beer.
That's the opposite.
Actually, I gotta grab another beer.
Intuitive.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
nice.
take my Metamucil.
Oh, there you go.
Brad, we have a
Sponsored.
request in chat.
Oh, there you go.
Why do I keep having to watch this ad every
There's an
30
ad for
seconds?
White Claw that just popped up on my. Oh, and an old lady going up the stairs.
What?
These
I got
these
McDonald's.
ads on Jeff's channel.
Oh,
All right, maybe I will.
Jeff, your channel's got a lot of ads. What's going
It
on?
doesn't. Is the
Why isn't
thing.
your channel free? Come on here.
He's affiliate now, so he has ads.
Oh.
why is it showing me a Volvo
God
first when I
over
can't
there.
afford one of those?
It's 'cause Jesus, Loki.
Jeffrey,
Wow.
my name's not Thormin, it's Thormir.
Jeez, fucking
Come
Christ!
on, man.
Ooh.
I'm in 6 Billy Sawyer on ya.
You can't afford him. Thorin?
Thormir.
Or
might
Mir.
be.
There.
So my name is
Just
not
an R.
Billy
Oh,
Sawyer.
no, you went too
fucking
far. Yeah.
I'm Billy,
Yeah.
And I'm Sawyer.
and together,
Our
Powers
powers combined.
combined.
All right. Do we run a test encounter?
yeah.
Okay.
Mazel.
I am Billy Sawyer.
Thanks, Brad. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
So,
Roll initiative.
hang on a sec here. Let's not do a test encounter. Let's do the first encounter of the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll go as far as I have, and then it probably won't take long. Are you? Hang on. We still don't have Marge. I just realized.
Cam
Barge is just like 100 feet behind us.
image.
Coming. He's just getting a sandwich at ye old sandwich shop.
Yes.
He's picking flowers.
This works. This buys me time to get a beer.
Subway,
yeah, same here,
make
actually.
it your way.
Actually, I should probably run to the washroom.
All right, quick break, quick hydration
Potty
check.
break.
We'll be stream. We'll be right back. Derek is in chat chirping, and I love it. Oh, is Marge back? Maybe? I can hear you, but we can't see you. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, hey, babe. Hello?
Got some questions about spells or something.
Yeah. So I have the option to add spells. Am I allowed to add spells right now, or do I have to learn them through the campaign?
Okay, so that is a thing. You can add spells right now and have them. Because we're so low level. There'll be certain spells like later on that you might have to like throw a little flavoring into having the chance to learn. But most times it'll come through your adventures. Like you'll find a book of spells or things like that that you'll specifically get in game that will give you that spell that you can go add. And sometimes you get it and you add it and you still can't even use it until you hit a certain level. So whatever you have access to in your builder, under that class in the spells,
Yeah.
and it lets you add, go at it. Like if you
Okay,
can
cool.
add 5 or 6 cantrips, throw it in there, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Marge, I can
Uh,
hear your computer spinning.
Oh yeah, man, that's the fucking fan. I have the same one that I had in college, man.
I was like looking around. I was like, what is that sound? Like, is my computer? Is there something going on? And then I see everyone's like thing that's lit up, and it's just your thing lit up.
Jeff, your computer would never go that loud.
No, never.
Never.
Was there anything else for questions?
I think that was
So,
it. Oh no,
I'm a paladin,
Yep.
and I can't seem to find this spells tab or anything to add spells. But I have 2 things that seem like spells.
Yeah.
I have Divine Sense and Lay on Hands.
So those are like spells essentially, yeah. Those are classic paladin spells. Paladins do have spells. It's just I can't remember because I kind of played one, but it was a multi-class. If they get them all at level 3, I think they get. Yeah, but go into your builder and go under the class and click under spells, and if it has anything there that you can add it. Because it'll automatically cap you when you hit your max cantrips and max first level spells that you can add. But if you don't have any, then you'll probably get them all at level 3 once you pick your
awesome.
your subclass.
I think it was his when he was working.
Okay, here it is. Okay, I see it. It's so second level is spell casting becomes available. I see.
Okay, yeah. So at second level, you'll get spell casting, and at third level, you're going to pick your oath. As a paladin at third level, in most classes, they all have a subclass that you can pick once we hit level 3. So as we level up in the character builder, under that class tab, but under the main part, not the spells tab, it'll show different things that pop up that you have choices to pick from. And at level 3 for almost all classes, that's when you pick your subclass.
Okay.
Yeah. So at level 2, you'll get your spell casting, but lay on hands and stuff like that, you can use that right from the get-go. That's a good one. Paladins are like clerics; they're good at healing too.
But yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Was like I like melee class, but if I can help out backup, that'd be
Paladin's always a nice one to have in the party too, especially if you go against anything undead or demonic.
Well, yeah, that divine sense thing I have seems pretty handy, especially where I can use short rests to recharge it.
Yeah, and I think that level 3, once you do your subclass, you get divine smite, and that is foolish as well.
Okay.
He said doo-doo.
He did say doo-doo.
Hey, easy.
Thormir is going to break out the meter stick here in a second.
Achilles,
Billy,
get your stick. Get the stick.
Billy, can you please hand Thormir your quarterstaff?
I was gonna say I got a warhammer, but that doesn't feel too good.
Oh god.
Yeah, don't let him wrap your knuckles with that one.
All right, is everybody here? Is everybody ready? All right. So I'm gonna add a stream.
Hey, Marge is still loading over there.
Marge is fine.
Hey, listen, we're loaded. I gave it enough time.
Listen, his AOL is still trying to connect. Okay.
It's got nothing to do with the internet.
Or what?
It's the circa 2011 laptop.
Oh, you need an upgrade, man. Jeff, get
I'm
an
hoping
upgrade.
to get one this Christmas. Is what I asked for.
Jeff,
You gotta
give
go
him
from
upgrade. What does
nuclear
that
to
mean?
cold
What?
fusion.
Buy your friends upgrades.
I'm gonna roll for that.
You need to hit a 24 to
11. No, sorry, brother.
On nat 20.
Other thing
come
is
on.
DM is if someone's asking you to do something, always feel free to make them roll for it. But if it's
100%.
something really common fucking sense, like it's easy that like me and you could do on a daily basis, please don't make them roll for it.
100% make them roll for it.
Because nothing will make you rage like when the DM asks you to roll for athletics to pick up fucking shit off the ground.
Jeremy, we know you can't speak, So we're gonna make you roll every time you open your mouth.
Can I get a dexterity check
Roll
on...
persuasion.
Yeah. I need a dexterity check on Thormir. I'm walking out the door. I know what I said.
It's actually a stroke check.
But in all fairness, Jeff, the craziest fucking thing to do in this game is unlock doors. If you come across a locked door, you'll be shocked at how bad it fucks their day up.
All right, I'm excited then.
Yeah, but wouldn't I be good at that though?
You will, yes, but if you're not with us for some reason, even then, if you roll bad, every time we try to do something and we fuck it up, the DC does get higher. Not drastically usually, unless it's like already something like a really intricate lock. But
okay.
What is DC? What
is DC as in like Washington?
Go Caps.
The DC is
dexterity check.
what you have to roll above to make whatever you're trying to do happen.
What is DC?
Billy, that is not a good intelligence check.
I can't remember what it fucking stands for, which is bad.
Well, Billy just
Dice
rolled
check.
I rolled a 3 because I didn't know what DC was.
You rolled an intelligence check of 3. You don't even know how to say the word intelligence. All right.
Yes, I do.
Oh, there it
Jeff,
is.
you fixed it.
Fixed what?
Me and Brad were the DM.
Yeah, the cameras got fixed a while ago.
I know.
All right. So let's. Oh.
Oh no! All right, we're good.
Let's get this started then, shall we?
Do it.
All right. Everybody, hang on. Wait a minute. Marge, have you created your character?
Yeah.
He's known as Marge the Magnificent's character.
Magnificent. Oh shit.
You have the word character in there.
I didn't know that. Hold on. That's just weird.
Marge the Magnificent's character is his actual birth name.
Marge. All right, there.
Listen, it's.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a. It's on your mother's side. Character's a family name.
That's right. A hyphenated name.
Gotcha. All right. Let's break into this. Let me get my setup here. All right. You find yourselves in the city of Neverwinter, the Jewel of the North. Hang on, let me take my camera out and fix the image.
The illusion is ruined.
Yep, it was ruined. Soiled it.
Restart.
Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it. Fuck, where's my
God, I'm logging off.
Hold on. I have to put emotes in the chat. There we go.
Oh, thank you for the compliment on my McDick's hat, Keegan. I just saw that.
That's Derek. Pay attention.
Thank you, Derek.
All right, as we were. You find yourselves in the city of Neverwinter, the Jewel of the North, a bustling settlement located in the northwest of the Sword Coast, filled with shops, taverns, trading posts, and inns run by the locals, made up of half-elves, humans, and the occasional dwarf or two. For what seems like weeks now, rumors that Gundren Rockseeker and his two brothers, Nundro and Tharden, have found a treasure of untold riches located somewhere in the forest of Netherwinder, southwest of town. Posters started popping up rewarding 10 gold to anyone who is willing to escort the brothers and their gear through the Triboar Trail. Anyone that's brave enough to help is to meet at the tavern across from the Morningwood Inn. The 6 of you walk in, enter to a large room, which I'm going to get the large room here. At the back of the tavern. Inside, you see several large rounded tables packed with meats, cheeses, and ales, surrounded by dozens and dozens of chairs. Gundren and his brother, Nundra, await for you and invite you to sit down. After much time, it's very clear no one else is coming. Now, let me put you all inside the tavern.
Jeff, I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, then stay the fuck away from the cheese.
It's just two brothers.
2 brothers. That's all.
There. Yep, just 2 of them.
Gundren looks over at his brother Nundro. Nundro, I thought there'd be more. Didn't you pass out flyers? Yeah, I passed them all. Along the right-hand side of the wall, you see 50 posters spiked in one large clump. I fucking hate you, Nundro. Anyways, thank you all for coming. We had expected more, but I guess we'll figure it out from here. Please enjoy what is now just an oversight of food and drink on us, as well as your room and board for tonight. For tomorrow morning, we set out. Gundren then clears some of the food out of the way and puts a giant map of the Sword Coast, which is now on here. We'll be taking the high road south for 4 days, then making east down the Triboar Trail for 2 days until we hit the settlement of Phandelver. There, your contracts will be fulfilled. But for now, tell me about yourselves. I need to know who my brother-in-arms are going to be. Not all at once. Fucking someone speak up. Come on, let's get character introductions.
I'm Billy.
Oh shit.
That's it? That's it? Your name's Billy?
I'm Billy. I'm a Tiefling monk. That's all you need to know.
Thank you, Billy. Welcome. Fuck, do we require a bunch of mutes?
I am Mr. Abysmal.
Welcome,
I am
Mr.
Abysmal. And I am here.
Nundro, I fucking told you to put must be able to speak on the posters. I thought I did.
I am Collier. I do have a bit of a stutter.
Sorry,
And
seems like an oversight of a name.
I messed up. And I am a half elf.
Welcome, Sawyer. Fucking, do I get you people to drink?
Fashionably late, I'm gonna kick through the door and you're gonna see Thormir, hill dwarf, walk in at us, staturing 4 feet 2 inches and just a solid mass of rock. Walk in and be like, apologies, I was running late. Has anyone got a good beer?
You can fucking ask these guys, but apparently they don't speak.
Pop up
Well,
from
what's
behind
wrong with the
bar.
law?
I can make you a beer.
Alright,
What was
It's
that?
I'll
not a
take
good beer. It's not a good beer.
Marge the Magnificent, you were speaking. I apologize.
That's alright. I walked down the stairs, zipping up my pants, saying, sorry guys, I was a little preoccupied upstairs. You know, being a high, noble, high elf, you know, the ladies just can't keep their hands off me, so apologize. I'm Marge the Magnificent. I'm a high elf. We're the best wizard around, and I'm very confident.
Welcome, welcome.
And you look up to the balcony where Marge the Magnificent just came from, and there's now another better-looking elf consoling the poor woman that was just up there, and he comes down behind and just stands there and says, "Well, I guess that leaves me. I'm Thessalonian, the humble. I come to you from broad shores and the tiny village of Bible Hill. I bring my sword to this venture because you'll need it."
Welcome all, welcome. Thank you. Fuck. Took a lot to get it out of you, but I'm glad we got through that painful bit. Please, everyone, enjoy your drink, enjoy your food. For tomorrow morning, we will set off. Fucking Nundro, this will be coming out of your share. There's too much fucking food. You eat, you drink the night away. When the night finishes, you go up to your inns. Some of you with the lady of the evening, others not.
I sleep on the floor because that's what I'm used to.
I'm bringing a lady named Brad.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Morning
Got a weird
comes,
name, though.
morning breaks. A blizzard
Sounds
has
hot.
hit Neverwinter, dropping 4 feet of snow onto the city. Nundro is standing talking to the innkeeper. Behind him is a large covered wagon attached to 2 oxen. Well, then why the fuck would you call it Neverwinter? That just seems stupid. Alright everyone. Gundred and our compatriot Saldar Hallwinter took off before dawn. They'll be meeting you at the head of the Triboar Trail. I have some business to attend to, putting up stupid posters. And I'll meet you there. So it'll just be you escorting the cart of our oxen. Someone will have to be steering them. They're pretty stubborn. If you're not on top of them all the time, they'll just stay there or wander off. But best of luck,
Oh my god, that's so
travelers.
hot.
And we will see you in Phandelver.
I got some experience with animals.
Friend, I do not want to know what kind of
No,
experience
keep that to
is.
yourself.
I don't want to go on this trip with Billy anymore.
You can stay in the tavern.
Alright, so who, is anyone else offering to drive first?
I don't have my tavern driving license, so I don't
Alright.
think I can.
I've never been much one for driving animals. Killing them, on the other hand, if you'd like that done, I can bring old Tom here. He's my faithful sword. I could put down these oxen in a heartbeat and we'd have a hearty meal in seconds.
Nundro sticks his head back out. Don't fucking talk to the oxen.
You know what? I actually think I like that. Being a one that just sticks to the streets and lives off the scraps.
We're getting to know a lot about each other. I guess I'll drive if we're all out of sorts.
Alright.
Well, that's good, because I had no intention of even touching those disgusting animals. Ugh.
Nundro, once again, still standing there. Hey, those are Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher. Those are my oxen. I love them. I've had them since I was a child.
We will take good care of them.
It shows.
Alright.
Dundro and Dundro, do these oxen have any demonic possessive qualities?
No, but they scream a lot.
That sounds demonic. I'll have to put them down.
I agree.
Do you
We have an
We
agreement.
can get noble horses to take us.
Horses are far less demonic. Let's kill the oxen.
Alright, hang on.
Agreed.
We're gonna do apparently we're doing an encounter for oxen. I have not prepared for this. I don't even know if I can fucking do that.
Check.
Ox. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't tell me they're super powerful. Oh my god, that'd be
It's
No!
their eyes. You can always see their eyes.
Alright, well, we're running an encounter. Everyone, roll initiative.
Fine.
I don't want to fight the oxen.
We're killing the demonic oxen.
No.
Oh no, what happened? Why are we rolling initiative already? Remember what you rolled.
It all demonic creatures.
Stays in with me.
I attempt to persuade them to
wait.
not fight oxen.
Oh god, my computer's so slow.
Listen, I'll go wherever the money lies.
Trust me, we
It's
can sell
almost-
the oxen meat.
Well, there we go.
Alright, waiting on Marge to roll initiative. Billy is abstaining from this fight.
No, I want to persuade them to not fight.
Okay.
What are we fighting? What's happening? What did I miss?
You stepped away for 2
Stay with
seconds.
me, man.
You stepped away for 2 seconds, and the party decided.
No, they didn't.
Majority of the party decided.
No, 2 people.
Oh, it's canon then. It's canon. If majority's already decided this, whatever's happening is happening.
Only 2 people said anything. Spencer's not paying attention.
Yes, I am. I
My
rolled.
goddamn phone.
Yeah. Thormir, Thessalon, Abysmal, and Sawyer all decide to take arms up against Nundro's Oxen. Waiting on Marge there.
I also take arms, but my peasant dice here that you gave me is so slow. Not like the ones we used to have in
Would you
castles.
like me to roll for you?
Yeah, yes. Well, I mean, I suppose.
What's his initiative?
Billy rolled on a religion check.
I must pray for these oxen.
Demonic. Religion is acceptable. Kill the oxen.
Alright, I'm rolling a 20 for Marge the Magnificent.
Not me, a tiefling. I'm calling oxen.
11.
Oh my gosh, my D&D Beyond just crashed.
Oh no.
Alright, you rolled 11.
Well, you have to add the dex. A dex to that, don't you?
Yes. What's your dexterity? He's crashed.
All right.
Hold tight.
He's still picking flowers.
That's okay. I need time to set up the encounter because I was not expecting this.
Only intensifies the drama.
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah, the life of a DM.
Yeah.
Oh.
When I said I wanted to do a test encounter, I did not mean attack the first fucking animal you guys see.
Well, you got them all riled up with fucking goats to start. They saw oxen and they're like, "Oh, buddy, this is World War II."
It presents an
Oh,
opportunity. You
Marge
should
rolled
not turn it
initiative
down.
4. Okay, so Marge was
Oh no. Well, I rolled.
my -1.
Sorry.
Oh.
I have -1 for initiative. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you clicked on the initiative, like the -1, and it rolled the dice, then it did.
Oh, I did, but my whole app crashed when I did that, so I'm not gonna do that
Oh.
again.
Either way, you're probably going last there.
He is indeed
That's
going
all right.
last.
I'll finish them off.
All right,
I always
start.
say save the best for last.
So, fucking Christ.
Did I roll highest with the 21?
Thormir, you're going first.
Okay. As a holy cleric, I am going to, because I had mounted the cart, I'm going to unmount myself from the cart again now. And I'm going to pull up my shield with all the talk of murdering the oxen. And I'm just going to prepare an action for the first person that comes near one of the ox.
Thormir, thinking rationally that if they kill the oxen, they're going to have to pull the cart themselves.
And as I ready my action, it's just going to be holding the shield up to like chin level. I'm going to look at everybody else and be like, guys, we need to get on the oxen and we need to ride it to wherever we're going. And then I'm just going to prepare an action of block, like shield for the oxen if someone attacks one of them.
All right, Mr. Abysmal.
Light.
Mr. Abysmal.
Yes. What do you do?
I am. I would like to kind of leave this whole situation and walk into the woods to the left. Can I do that? Can I roll for that, or can I just do that?
You can just walk.
Okay, I'd just like to go in the woods for a minute while you guys sort this out. I'm gonna watch from afar.
Yeah, that's perfect. I love that.
Where are you going? We have disgusting animals to take care of here.
I can't see it happen. Well, I can, but from like 25 feet away.
That's all your moves to.
That's what the servants used to say when we slaughtered pigs for Thanksgiving.
Hang on a second. I didn't
We
even
started
get
on pigs.
first. Second is Jeremy. All right, so Mr. Abysmal walks to the right, not wanting
Left.
to do left, not wanting anything to do with this. Next is the ox's turn. It just stands there, ready to go on this adventure. All right, Fess, it is your turn.
Initiative! Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I need all my buttons here. All right.
All right, it's a hit.
Uh-huh.
10 to hit.
10
is
is
he
a hit.
close? Is he close to me? Can I step in front of it to block the strike?
Your AC is 20, so yes.
Okay.
Thormir blocks Thessalonian's swing.
And then I don't have a chance for dialogue because it's not my turn.
It's not your turn.
So
That's all that happens there. Sawyer.
So I'm going to disengage the cart and go up to both Thessalonian and Thormir and say, whoever gives me the most money, I will go to their side.
Chaos, okay.
That is my turn.
That is your turn, okay. He's arguing for money. I love it. The second ox casually looks to the right to see what the fuck is going on and why are we not moving. Realizing that you will not be moving anytime soon, it leans forward and takes a bite out of the grass. Marge the Magnificent.
What do I do? So, let me see here. Thormir is already blocking our other friend's attack. Feeling generous. So I think I will just leave this whole situation and go back into the tavern for one last drink before we leave.
All right.
That poor woman alone.
Justin goes. Marge the Magnificent runs back into the tavern and asks the innkeeper for a pint of their finest ale.
And also some beer.
Same thing.
No, the finest ale, it's a high noble thing. You people wouldn't understand. But it's a secret word to ask for company.
Okay.
The high class thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yes. Billy. Not rolling for initiative, not wanting to take part in this.
He can still speak if he wants.
Yeah.
He's got 6 seconds to say something, essentially.
Is he even paying attention? Billy!
Ah.
Brad, pay attention.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna pray some more.
Religion check. Good. Okay.
My faith is slightly waning, but here I sit, praying.
Billy also goes into the bar to join Mark.
No, I go nowhere.
No? Okay.
I stay in the street praying
Alright.
to the devil gods.
Alright, so. Back up to Thormir.
Nice. Okay, so after stepping in front and blocking blocking the strike, I'm going to look at my Halden friend and say to him and be like, that was a mighty strike. You seem like a good warrior and soldier. I'll tell you what, if you can land a blow on me, then we'll call it equal, and I won't be mad at you for damaging my shield. And then I will prepare the dodge action, and I will I'll use my movement to step in between him and the ox a little more, and just hold my shield up and ready again.
All right, that is a move. Mr. Abysmal.
I want to do. I would like to hit a fellow walker here
I don't like where this is going at all.
with a fist. I would like to try to throw a hand at Mr. Billy.
Billy.
Yeah, I would like to throw one hand at Mr. Billy.
He just doesn't like tieflings, man. It's alright, some people can be
He's a
racist in this game.
racist.
Trifling Billy.
He's a racist.
Demonic blood.
Jeff, I remember when I said this was only going to take like 16 hours? Or like 20 hours?
Okay.
He's got to roll for that.
Can I roll for that?
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
That's a hit.
What was rolled? What did he roll?
He rolled a 17.
Oh, okay.
To Billy's AC of All right, roll for damage,
I'd
I
like
guess.
to use an object in action.
It is not
what's
your turn,
Billy's
sir.
AC?
Oh.
13.
What's
All right.
Yeah,
amongst the chaos, Mr. Abysmal turns around, charges out of the field, and open palm strikes the praying Billy in the back. Roll for damage.
Can I not counter this at all?
Yeah, on your turn.
Yeah, on your turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can wait and see what the damage
roll
is
for
after.
damage there.
So, quick explanation into the combat as we're doing this. So, I prepared a dodge action, and I used my action on my turn. And what that does is that when someone goes to attack me on their turn, they get disadvantage. So if you had prepared the dodge action as your action, then if you had prepared for a sucker punch, then you would have been good.
Okay, so I can't improvise at all.
No,
it's too late. You
Mr.
had
Abysmal.
to do it last turn.
Mr. Abysmal,
Yeah.
roll for damage.
So for unarmed strike, I rolled the hit, but now there's the damage option is just 0.
Oh, that sucks.
You're bad.
It means that you don't have
your mental.
So Mr. Abysmal charges out of the woods. Open palm
Just to pat me on
strikes.
the back.
Open palm strikes Billy right in the face to what just feels like a nice gentle rub, a nice gentle face massage, a nice gentle breeze. All right. The left ox looks up at the charging Mr. Abysmal, thinks nothing of it, and continues to eat the grass in front of it. All right, Thess.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Welcome to D&D.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Thessalina,
All right.
Oh no.
you are
All
up.
right. Seeing his newly acquainted brother of the light defending these oxen with such esteemed fortitude, he goes, brother of the light, I see that you are protecting these animals with all your due course, and I've come to the conclusion that they are not demonic. We can let them live.
I enjoy
Yay,
it,
my
good sir.
prayers worked.
We'll finish this round at least. Sawyer.
In my true begging faction, I go out to both of them and say, since we both won, I was on the good side the entire time, that I deserve one gold for being on the winning side.
Okay.
And that is my...
I have no money, brother. I will pray for you.
Thoughts and prayers.
Okay. The right oxen, now upset by realizing what's happening, charges. So let's see here.
God.
It charges at Mards and Maleficent and hits.
What did it roll?
I'm inside the tavern.
Busted down the door and
You didn't even get down the road yet. You're just walking along and then boom.
I'm
Mards,
butt naked inside the
How
tavern.
many? Jeff, how many feet of movement does the ox have per turn?
The ox has. Hang on, I have to look it up on a different page because I didn't pay for the fucking oxes.
Marge only has 20.
The oxen has 30.
Okay, so it can ram anyone within 30 feet if you want it instead.
The only other person within 30 feet is Billy.
I'm not within 30 feet. I was counting those squares. Those squares are very small.
Alright, and what do I roll for damage for an ox? Hang on, we're basically creating rules before, because believe it or not, no one else has ever attacked a fucking oxen before.
That's not true.
I swear.
There's no way that's not true.
It has a charging attack of -1.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
D4. It does 1 damage to Billy. The oxen breaks free, charges down, and grazes poor Billy. Marge the Magnificent. Put your pants on.
I come out onto the balcony, naked, see what's going on down below. Think, what on earth are these peasants doing? And then I see this oxen striding across, raging. So I take it upon myself to hit him with a firebolt.
Alright. We're right back at it. Alright, roll for hit.
So that is a 1d10 plus 5. I'm not rolling because it will crash my computer. If you can roll for me, please.
1d10 plus 5. Alright, I'll roll your d10.
What's the oxen's AC?
The oxen's AC. 0. It's an ox.
It has no. It's got to have something.
Hang on. Didn't say anything
Come on,
on
Jeff.
Dodging this.
Come on, DM.
that. 11.
Okay, that's something. That's something.
Alright, so d10 plus 5. I'd rolled 2 of them, but you got 8.
So it misses.
So 13 plus 5?
Yeah, plus 5.
Oh.
Hit. Roll for damage. What's your damage there, Marge?
Hold on here. Where am I looking?
We were so close. We were almost out.
I know. We were just about to get out of combat.
Where do I see damage
It should be, if you cast a spell, click on spells, and then beside your hit dice, it'll say the damage.
Okay, hold on here. Spells, firebolt. Spells damage. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage. Spells damage increases by 1d10 when you reach 5th. Okay, yeah. So 1d10.
So 1d10. Rolling a single d10. 8. It's dead.
No! Oh. No!
Burn in hellfire!
Marge the Magnificent strikes down. Which one did you get? Tooth Gnasher. It falls in the middle of the bar. The innkeeper suddenly pulls up a set of butcher's knives and exclaims,
Wait,
well,
I thought we were outside.
Well, it's crashed into... Oh yeah, no, we are outside. Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. The innkeeper... Shut up, Brad.
Can I cast Divine Light just to make sure it wasn't demonic?
We're not going through
Or
another set of
Divine
times for this. Either way, the Oxen Tooth Gnasher has died.
Jeff, all of this
Perhaps
was your
I should have
idea.
started with Divine Sense.
This was not all my idea.
No, playing D&D was all your
Oh,
idea.
yeah. Alright, Billy, it is your turn. One Oxen
attacked
is
one of my
dead.
servants.
Billy, it's your turn.
Bill.
You're welcome, Billy.
I'm just gonna mend my wounds
All right.
because I got hit twice, unprovoked.
You get hit once unprovoked.
Oh, twice unprovoked.
Oh yeah, I guess you did. Yeah. All right. Well.
One by a racist and the other one by not.
All right. So. Billy takes a turn. Medicine check 15. Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yep.
All right.
Can I mend
So.
Hey. Hey. Sorry. Just trying to shoot the cat away.
He's in a mood.
Nordor steps out from the inn to see the what commotion has happened. What in the fuck did you guys do?
I believe there was a disagreement about the oxen. Do you have any horses available?
No, we're putting all of what we have into this adventure. We're literally everything on this cart is everything we own.
What do you
Listen,
mean?
what about,
Donkey. They are the
What
least
about-
demonic animal.
what about if we sell the stuff for money?
You're not selling my shit, man.
Does not everyone have noble horses around here?
The best I can do to help you is I've got 10 silver, and I'll give him 10 silver, and shake his hand and be like, let me have a moment with this group, and we'll see if we can rally.
Can I try to steal that silver?
Stealth check.
Yes.
When I roll sleight of hand.
This is probably gonna be disadvantaged because it's out in the open, and I'm already handing it to him.
What do I roll sleight of hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll sleight of
I
hand.
wanted to roll sleight of
And,
Over there.
oh,
No, this is me.
no, that wasn't Billy.
So it's a 17
So then,
and,
So I would roll.
and 11.
okay. So what's the DC there, Jeff?
I don't know.
Does he do it?
That,
Does he do it?
Yes.
The DC.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So add 10 silver to the inventory. I'll take it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, what's happening?
So Nordo, standing there with his hand out, watches as Sawyer walks in between him and Thormir, grabs the silver, and then turns around. Nordo looking around. Maybe I should have put those flyers up.
I mean, like, look around as well and be like, what the? It's not in my nature to cuss, but, what's going on here?
Nordo, now with his hands in his head, I guess just go with the one ox, and I'll see you in Phandelver, I guess. So
This
you
is perfect. Now we only need one person
I
tending to
vote
the
we
ox.
tie that heifer that Marge was sleeping with up to the cart.
Hey, she was a nice lady.
You,
But
you,
a heifer
you
nonetheless.
You once again prepare to set off. Oh fuck! Not I have to ask this again. Who's going to steer the ox?
I will. And I'll rearrange it so that the one ox we have left is now in the middle, and that he's got the straps set up on him accordingly to be the one lone ox.
All right. Thormir readjusts a horrified and scarred tooth grinder, who then attempts to pull the very overburdened, very heavy cart. He does succeed. It's not at the pace at which, I don't know, two of them might have been able to do.
This ox is weak. Why does it take so long?
You leave the city. You set off onto the high road. As you turn around to wave away from your fair innkeeper and tavern keeper, Nordor flips you off as he drags his poor dead oxen from what he had as a child to the local butcher shop to see what he could get to try to recoup some of the loss.
Guy.
You're welcome. It's already cooked.
The fire molten is already cooked. You set off down the high road. After a day's journey, the snow makes way for rain, and by the third day, the sky is clear. It is the third day. You realize, we should be coming up onto the Triboar Trail. Wrong. You're going at half the speed now because you killed one of the fucking oxen. On the dawn of the 8th day of travel, food depleted, water resources spare, because, it was supposed to be a 5-day journey. You make for the pass and reach the head of the Triboar Trail. But alas, Gundren and Sildar are nowheres to be seen. Maybe because you're 5 days late? Who knows? What do you do?
Does anyone know if they gave any extra information on where we were supposed to meet up with them? As I look at my companions.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
didn't pay attention.
Can I roll a what is it? Can I roll a perception check to see if I see they left a note or anything behind or something like that?
Yeah.
You absolutely can.
Okay, okay, hold on. How do I do that? Is that the passive perception or
Just a perception check down the middle. It should be
Just where it says perception, just hit the plus whatever.
Wow, was that an nat 20 or was that added?
That's I have a +4 whatever.
Okay.
I just want to point something out. I'm going through the encounters and there is difficulties. Who wants to guess what the difficulties of the 2 oxen was called?
Easy.
Trivial.
Beginner.
Sorry, continue.
Yes, it was.
So what was your roll? For your
20.
20? Oh shit. All right. Thess looks out into the distance and in across his area. He does see a note spiked onto the sign for the Triboar Trail. It says, "Where the fuck are you? It's been 3 days we've been waiting here. We've set off for Phandelver. We'll see you there, I guess. Unless you stole our oxen, or God help us if anything happened to poor Nordro's favorite oxen, Tooth Gnasher. I do hope his health is well." Signed,
Well, that's awkward.
Gundren.
I'm not going to be the one to tell him.
For the record, I did not kill any oxen.
No, I did.
So
You're
you
welcome.
Listen, I will for some money.
So what are we doing? Are we going down the path? Are you heading towards Phandelver, sorry?
Well, we might as well load up and continue on the journey. Does anyone want to help me take care of the carriage here?
No.
We'll save it with the carriage.
You're doing a good job.
All right.
Can I do a
I
roll?
will help him.
I'll
Billy would
hop
like to
back
do a
in.
roll. What would you like to roll, Billy?
I'd like to roll for insight.
Okay. You may roll.
I don't think we should have killed that ox.
Can I roll for persuasion?
Sure.
Okay. Is that good?
It is, but it is not enough to counter the insight.
And I roll for persuasion.
Well, better yet, tell them what you want to do, and then the DM will tell you to roll
Never mind.
whatever.
I can't even persuade myself when thinking that was a good
Sawyer
idea.
says, "I think it was a great idea." The team looks at him, turns around, and spit at him.
If I want to instill a inspiring speech to keep us moving, is that like a charisma?
Yeah, that'd be charisma.
Can I do that?
Sure.
But we need to keep going. We messed up the first part. We need to keep going. So.
That's your speech?
What are you being messed up? I saved Billy's life from being.
Alright, let's see the charisma check.
You did nothing to help me.
Well, the ox didn't ram at you again, did he? No, because he's now a barbecue.
He's got a point.
Are you gonna roll for charisma?
Well,
Me?
No, we're waiting on.
It'd be up top. Up top there. You could roll persuasion too if you wanted.
Oh. Thess gets up on top of the cart and in a Braveheartian speech says, "We must go forward for we have 10 gold, 10 whole gold ahead of us to win. Or we can just steal the treasure."
You can take our lands, but you'll never take our oxen. Oh, wait.
Oops.
Freedom!
So it's
Alright, so we carry on down the Triboar Trail.
as we're going down the trail, I want to look at Thessalonian, assuming that he's close to me in the cart because I'm driving, and be like, there doesn't seem to be the holiest bunch here. Can I count on you to have my back?
I'm with you in the light, brother.
Good. I will have yours if you have mine, and the troubles to come, because
I
I'm
know.
sure there'll be troubles ahead.
Sitting back, I say, we can hear you all, you know.
Oh, I'm well aware.
It's all right. You heathens can't help it.
I've seen your sins when you walk down that balcony, and I've seen the sins of the spots on on your cock.
But that sounds demonic.
Oh fuck.
Those are from a botched spell. I told you that already.
Alright, you continue down the Triboar Trail. You start to notice that there's less traffic. There is the odd person going past you on their 2 horses, questioning, why in the fuck did they just have 1 ox? I feel like they'd go faster with 2 ox, wouldn't it? Yeah, they would. Who knows? You continue down the trail. The further you go, the less people you see. The last person you see coming up the rear is an old lady in a stroller. She just cooks it right past you. But one thing you did notice is that she was talking about a delicious barbecue that she had the other day at the Morningwood Inn. Delicious barbecued oxen. Just fantastic. Anyways.
I call out, you're welcome.
Days you go down the Triboar Trail. The last person you have seen is an elderly orc who passes by with a 1,000-yard stare, just repeating the phrase, "Turn around." He continues to whisper this to himself as he walks at a blistering foot pace of 2 meters an hour past you.
As we pass by him, I'm going to slow the cart down. I'm not going to stop, but I'm going to slow the cart
That's
down.
it. You cannot slow down the cart. It is impossible. How slow you're going.
Okay, then as we pass by him, I'm going to look at him and be like, "Do you need prayers or medicine, friend?"
The elder orc turns to you, puts his cloak down. You notice a large gash across his face. He's missing an eye. He looks at you and just repeats, "Turn around. Turn around."
What happened, sir? What happened?
Can I cast Divine Sense on this guy? See what's going on here?
Do you have Divine Sense?
I do indeed, yes.
Paladin.
Yeah, Sure.
I want to know what he's got going on in that brain.
Well, Divine Sense will tell you if he's a Fae, Fiend, or like what kind of subclass he is.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems. How do I do that? Do I just click the box?
It just automatically happens. You don't have to roll for it. It'll just anything within a mile radius or whatever. Or
as an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet.
Oh, there you go.
Not behind total cover. You can use. So yeah, I want to know if he's like undead or what's going on here.
Demon or some shit.
Yeah,
the Elder Orc is a cleric, a religion man.
Kill him.
Being a cleric, do I see his holy symbol? Because I would recognize that another cleric would have to have a holy symbol.
You do, yes.
Perception.
What is it? Where is it on his body?
It is right above his heart.
Okay, I will stop the cart now, and I will get out and approach him.
Whoa, boy! The ox collapses in front of you with exhaustion.
I will go over to the other cleric and try to like shake him out of it. I don't want to cause damage. I just want to shake him and try to shake him to life.
Okay, can I get a strength check?
Okay. Oh, not good.
I wish to talk to the orc in his native language.
Ooh.
The Elder Orc, unfazed by the brush from Thormir. Okay, how do you want to talk to him?
Sorry for my small friend here attempting to grab your leg. Me and you are obviously the only intelligent people here, the only two able to speak Orc. So let's talk. What is wrong? What's going on with you? And why do you keep saying go back?
The Orc turns to Marge, and in Orcish or the Orcish language, just whispers again.
No.
Turn around. Turn around. There's danger, is the new thing that he says.
What kind of danger?
The Orc looks at your party, looks at the collapsed Oxen, shakes his head once again, and says, turn around. He then puts up his cloak and continues down the path back towards Neverwinter, again whispering, turn around. Turn around.
Leaving the place that we're heading towards, right?
No, he's coming from where you're going.
So, Pastor, while listening
You don't have
to
to
those
call me
two...
Muds. Time out.
Okay. So, while listening...
Call me brah or something.
All right, bruh. So, while listening to the two of them speak Orc, I feel like I have developed some sense for the language. Am I able to roll to learn Orc?
You can learn a language or a skill over the course of a campaign, but it's a lengthy process. Like
it's a language. You're not learning like how to play rock paper scissors.
I learned like 5 words.
So he has like 1 notch out of 100 on the learning process.
Yeah, in game you can like even pick a skill. Like you can pick a new skill to learn. But there's a chart I can look up to see how long it takes, but it's like multiple days in game, like plus 50 to 100 somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a no.
So you can learn a language additionally by like bringing it up throughout the sessions in the campaign. And same as a skill, you can become proficient in a new skill, but it's probably gonna take like a long time of in-game days.
Okay.
Yeah.
I learned a little bit of Orc.
All right, you learned the word
like a tiny bit
for turn around.
So I know the language Orc. So I look at, I believe it was Marge that was talking, or Marge the Magnificent that was talking to him, and I look to him and say, "Well, I think there's something going on up ahead. This doesn't look too good."
I agree.
And with that agreement, the ox gathers what strength it has left, stands up, and once again begins pulling the cart towards Phandelver.
Hey, can I give the ox some water? Will that help things along here?
I mean, it's been 9 days since you guys have taken care of it, so yeah, sure.
Would that be an animal handling check?
That
he'd have
would
to
be an
do?
animal handling check.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well.
Food
I
and
could
water.
do that. I
Food
got
and
a
water.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. That's not bad.
13.
Yeah.
Thess has given the oxen some of food, some nice whole grains, and some water, and a little bit of ale that regains its spirit. Much like a Red Bull, it has given it wings. And you continue down the path with the strength of 2 oxen for about 50 feet, and then the wears off, and you continue back at your normal pace. But you come around a corner where you see 2 dead horses in the path in front of you.
I'd like to roll for investigation.
Yeah, and I'm going to yell out, ambush, be wary.
All right, I'm gonna roll for investigation.
All right, roll for
See what's going
investigation, sir.
A 12. What does that do?
12. You notice in the dead horses that there are tens and tens of arrows.
How could anybody miss that?
Black feathered. Let me fucking finish. Black feathered arrows, known only to be goblin arrows.
I found some black feathered arrows that belong to goblins and the horses.
As soon as he says that, I'm going to pull up my shield to protect myself and dismount from the cart.
Alright, you've dismounted.
I'd like to dismount the cart and run in by a tree to the left.
Okay, you are behind a tree.
I am also going to get behind Thormir's shield.
Getting behind the shield. Okay. So everyone that's...
Jeff, I should be up with the horses, shouldn't I, Jeff?
Yes, I'm moving you up to the horses.
Who here looks strong? Like, for me not knowing these other people yet, who would I look at that looks the strongest?
Looks the strongest? Let me pull up some characters here.
You should do a perception check.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That is a good call. Okay, here it goes. I've got good perception.
To look at how big somebody is?
Nat 20!
Nat 20!
Nat 20!
This is what we get our Nat 20 on?
Yeah.
Where's
So what do you
Nat
do for
20?
that? You just like say what your strength skill is.
So I'm 100% gonna know who the strongest one is, like down to your statistics. Like who's actually the strongest.
Let me do a strength check here on everybody.
He's currently hiding behind your shield with you.
You have -1, so no, Marge. It is not you.
What do you mean? This is preposterous.
Sawyer has 10.
Okay.
But I'm plus 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy is 14 plus 2.
Okay.
Mr. Abysmal is 9 minus 1. Thess is 10.
Okay.
I also have a shield.
You also have a shield.
Mr. Abysmal
And
is running
Thormir
into-
is 15 plus 2. So you are the strongest.
So then Tess and who else was at 10?
I'm
Billy.
14. I'm at a 14.
Billy?
Billy's
Okay.
14.
So I'm in call out to Tess and Billy to come with me and try to pull one of the horses out of the roadway so it's not blocking it anymore. Tess and you, and I'm going to point over the tiefling. Come with me, I need your help.
I have a
in.
name. It's
I'm
Billy.
in. Billy, I'm in. Put my hammer away and just have my shield, and I'm
You
going
racist
to
fuck.
run over to the horse and go to grab it and pull it out.
Slightly racist.
Well,
should I roll for
I mean-
athletics for that? Or no?
It'll be up to Jeff here.
Yep. Roll. Who's the one grabbing the horse?
I am.
Well, we'll all have hands on it.
You guys are all going to
Just
throw
say.
hands at the horse?
Yeah.
We'll put. I said we should put Billy on, like, get him around the neck, and then Thormir and I'll grab a couple of legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
So I'll roll for athletic. Oh,
roll for
God.
athletics.
I struggle real hard.
Well, hold on. We can each roll and
Yeah.
take the best roll,
So
or
Billy
we can
rolled,
do one
Billy
person.
rolled a 9.
Okay.
So I'll go with mine.
Okay. I'll
15 for Thess.
do a. Yeah. Just do a straight strength roll, not a strength save.
Ooh, that's got a 20.
I didn't do a strength roll.
Okay, so yeah, we'll go with the 20 to counteract.
All right. So the three of you grab Gundren's horse, bring it off to the side. You notice inside the saddlebags of the horse that they are empty and looted.
So we know it's Gendron's horse. A little slip up by the DM.
Oh fuck.
Trust the issue.
Hey, just to go along with it, I'll look and I'll be like, I recognize this horse. This is our employers. They must be here close by somewhere. As I shout that to the group.
Yeah. All right.
They've had horses these whole times, and we dealt with oxes.
We asked them about horses too. What's going on here?
All right. Let's do a stealth check on everybody.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. I am in the open where Thormir left me to go deal with his horse.
Oh God.
So
This
I
is not
am
good for
behind.
you.
So
You're
I am
behind a
behind.
tree. So
I'm behind tree. So am I at advantage?
You're at advantage, yes.
Okay.
Wait, hang
So I
on.
will-
We can't roll Spencer left without telling anybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, dummy.
So
Well,
I get-
we're at a disadvantage because we're dragging a horse.
yeah, you guys are already at a
So-
disadvantage, and you're at a more disadvantage because one of your party members has just wandered off.
So Jeff, best thing when we're doing a group roll is to have like an average. Like if we all average out to be below whatever your DC is, then we fail.
Okay.
And if we all average out to be above, then the best ones who rolled the highest can carry the ones who did shit.
Okay. All right. So let me get a calculator out.
I got a roll and I'm at a disadvantage, so take my lowest roll, okay?
Okay. All right. So we have Seth. Thess.
I rolled 2 5s, so 5 was my roll.
So I'm at advantage. So mine was a 13.
Okay.
Ooh, still not good on an advantage.
Well, Thess is really bringing your average down.
I'm at a -1. You're gonna have to roll for me, Jeff.
Oh, right. What's yours?
Of course he.
-1.
-1. Okay. -1 on a
D20.
D20. Okay. Nat 20.
Yeah.
What?
Too bad he's at a disadvantage.
Yeah. And -1.
No.
So we're still taking that one.
Yeah.
And then I rolled a 5 at disadvantage.
Okay. Just bringing up an average calculator here. So we have a nat 20. Disadvantage. 19. 5. 13. A 1. 12, and since Mr. Abysmal is staring up at the skies, enjoying such a lovely, lovely constellation above you, he
Some
completely...
grass in that field.
I thought it was daylight. How many suns does planet
that's
got?
what makes it worse, is that it is daylight, and he's trying to look for a constellation.
Stars.
Oh, he's a moron. Okay.
Told you, he found some grass.
So your average is 10.
Oh,
Nice.
that's not really good.
So you are all surprised when a horde of goblins jumps out of the woods.
Define horde for me.
4.
Okay.
4 goblins jump out from the woods. 2 with bows, 2 with swords.
Where are they at there, Jeff?
They are... I have...
Time to go to Twitch.
Yeah, time to go bring up Twitch. They are right in front. There's 2 of them there. We'll do the big reds are 2 of them because I don't want to. One's on one side of
Oxen
the.
shouldn't be there.
What are the oxen doing there? One's on one side of the woods. One's on the other side. They've jumped out from opposite ferns.
So I'm assuming we're rolling for initiative.
Roll for initiative, and you guys are all at disadvantage because you were surprised. Ooh, that's
So
on the
how
19.
does that? So how does that work?
Well, Jeff,
for
that would
initiative?
probably in reverse. Instead of us being at a disadvantage, you could just do the goblins at advantage.
Goblins at advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, roll for initiative, everybody.
Mine was
Roll for me, Jeff.
my first one was a 19. I thought we were doing disadvantage at first.
Oh
so.
no, that's fair.
So I got 18.
So can I re-roll them?
Yes.
Now that it's clear? Okay. 18.
Nice.
I got a 15.
Jeremy, how do you break a tie for advantage?
I'm just
Or
gonna,
for
I'm
initiative,
gonna
sorry.
let this thing do it for us.
It'll be whoever has the highest dex usually.
Okay.
All right,
I got 19.
there's still no sign of Mr. Abysmal, so he gets a 0.
Jeff, also too, when they get a surprise round on us like that,
Yeah.
instead of them rolling with advantage, you can just have them a free round of attacks on us,
Okay.
and then it would just be straight initiative rolls for everyone after that.
Okay.
And the goblins, instead of rolling them separate, you can roll them as like a group,
Yeah.
just like one initiative roll.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling for Marge. He's at a 17.
Okay.
Nice.
Thess, yours didn't go in for. Oh no, you rolled a 1. Oh no.
No.
Well, I rolled the 19 first. I rolled the 19 and then the 1 because I thought we were doing us at a disadvantage.
I'll let you roll again because.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let the dice decide.
Yeah. Let
There
the
we
dice
go.
decide.
9.
9. Okay, that's fair.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling for the goblins as a whole now. 14.
But don't forget, Jeff, they get a free round of attacks on us, too.
Yeah, they get a free round.
To start us off, it'll be them, and then we'll go through initiative.
Okay. All right, so Goblin A, one of the striking ones, charges at Billy. Rolling for hit.
Everybody picking on the tiefling.
I'm going in order. I'm literally going in order.
He sticks out.
15.
It's the horns.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
And the purple skin.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Hello.
everybody, look at this.
Spencer's back.
I'm here.
Thanks for saying something.
Buddy, the grass
That is
wear off
6
or what?
damage to Billy.
What the What?
Hey, Billy, what's your health?
Bastard.
I'm at a 3.
Oh.
Alright. So Goblin B, another one with a scimitar, charges at Thormir.
Right.
That's just facing like
18.
Captain America.
22.
18. What? Damn. Okay, he hits.
Hits.
Yeah.
Jeez.
6 damage.
Okay, and because that little fucker hit me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my reaction from my class to, when a creature within 5 feet of you sees you, hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to cause the creature to have to make a dex saving throw. So roll a dex save, and it's got to beat 13, or he's going to take some damage.
16.
Okay, so he's going to take half damage, and I'm going to roll 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Just 1 sec. So what it looks like, just to flavor it, it's called Wrath of Storm. So when he comes to hit my cleric, and he hits me, when he draws blood from me, my heavy metal armor is going to have a little purple glow to it, and then all of a sudden it's going to shoot out a lightning bolt at him as he hits and strikes me and draws blood. So for that, it's going to be 2d8. One sec, where are my dice? Okay. So he's going to take 6 lightning damage.
Ooh, nice. Almost kills it. All right.
So
it's at 1 health now.
Okay. You don't have to tell us their health. It makes it harder for us to know where they're at.
Okay, fair enough.
If we're curious, good ways to describe it when we ask is like, how does the big baddie look? You could say bloody, rough, they look fine, like words like that.
Okay,
like,
fair enough.
Just to give us a rough idea of where they're at in health.
Yeah.
And then that way you're not giving it away, because then we can plan around that last hit, right?
Yep. No, that works for me. All right.
So are we? Oh, we're still doing the.
It's still Goblin's turn.
Okay.
So, the Goblin with the short bow takes aim at. Who's far away? Mr. Abysmal, who for the past 20 minutes has been staring up at the sun. 14, 18.
Get him in the neck.
That is a hit.
Oh.
Yes.
My health.
Does 4 damage.
Oh, my health.
Yes.
Finally,
Okay.
the second bowed goblin takes aim at Marge the Magnificent, who is now standing out in the open. Nine. Ooh. He takes aim, fires. It wisps right by the ear of Marge the Magnificent.
Oh, he's gonna regret that. I
Billy.
reach up and touch the little bit of blood on the side of my ear and look at it menacingly.
Billy, it is your turn.
I dive in behind the horse for cover.
That is it.
Well, what else can I do?
You can fight.
I tend to my wounds because I'm dying.
Do you have a health potion or anything to drink there?
No, but I have medicine check.
Yeah, that'll only like stabilize you, I guess, or
Yeah.
like be
And that's what I
aesthetic.
need because I'm bleeding out, man. I need help, cleric, man.
I look over at Billy. How does he look?
He looks, he's not quite
Oh,
on
roll me
death's
three.
door, but he
I
is...
think you need. I
He
think
just
you need a
looks- he
perception
looks
check.
rough.
Perception
I
check,
rolled an
okay.
18 for medicine. I've stabilized myself.
Yeah, Jeremy, roll a perception check to see how Billy's making out.
I rolled 11.
You accidentally look at Marge the Magnificent instead of Billy, as you are still unfamiliar with his name, and think, oh, he looks great. Why am I looking at him?
Fair enough. Okay. I will turn my head back to the guy in front of me.
All right. Sawyer, it is your turn.
All right, so since I'm behind that tree, the archer goblin straight ahead of me.
Yes.
How far away is he?
He is 200 feet.
100 feet?
Yeah, 100 feet.
100 feet.
He's 100 feet. So, just a clarification on my thing here there for Jeremy.
Yeah.
Where it says range, I have 20, and then in brackets I have 60. What does that mean?
What are you shooting with? A longbow, a short bow?
No, it's just a dagger.
You've got a dagger?
Well, you ain't throwing.
Yeah, I've got 2 daggers.
I forgot. I thought you were a bowman. So what that means is that within 20 feet, you're going to be accurate. You're not at disadvantage. Anywhere from 20 to 60, you can still hit, but you're going to be at disadvantage on the roll.
Okay.
So if you get within 20, you can throw that dagger and have a good chance to hit.
So, staying within the tree line, I'm going to run up on the side of the trees. I've got a walking speed of 30 feet towards the archer that's on the back.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah, I think that's my only action I can do, I believe.
All right, so you move forward.
Would that be stealthy so they don't notice you?
Yeah, so can I do that stealth so they don't notice me?
Let's roll a stealth check.
Okay. It is a 20.
That is a success. You move 30 feet towards them, still in the bushes.
Oh my god.
And they don't notice me at all.
They do not notice you at all.
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
All right. We then turn to Marge the Magnificent.
I scream out, I don't give a shit about stealth. Here I come, you bitches. And then I cast Thunderclap.
At who?
Yo!
Are you two drinking out of a fucking 2-liter jug?
Maybe.
Maybe. I woke up with
Jesus.
a 2-liter jug being passed around.
Savages, what do you expect?
So, Thunderclap. Create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range, other than myself, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay.
Does that include my own teammates?
Yes, it does.
I knew that heifer gave you the clap.
Oh no. I did not realize that. Uh-oh.
It's all good. It's all good.
They all
it's
need a dex save of what?
Sorry, it's a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay, what's the saving throw? What
Like it's
what number do I need? What do you need?
It says attack / save Constitution 13.
Yeah, so we gotta beat a Constitution save of 13.
Oh, you
So
guys got this.
make sure we roll out of the saving throws box.
Thank you for
Wait,
the Prime sub.
who does?
Thank you so much, man.
We all do?
Everyone.
We
Sorry,
all
I
do.
missed
because
that. I got a sub on Twitch. What was that?
We're all within 100 feet.
Yeah.
So
but
we all have
what
to.
what do I have to? What's the Constitution? What number do we have to?
It's got to be 13, I think you said.
13 or higher. Okay.
Oh no, I rolled an 11.
The goblins roll 6.
Nice.
Oh, I'm saved.
Yes.
I'm saved.
So is it half damage for the ones that save, or are they good?
They're good. If you're safe, you're safe.
Well, it
I
should
guess
say
it's
in the description. For
So,
Thunderclaw.
Just says each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay, so if you beat it, you're saved. No half damage.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the dwarves will roll a d6.
Dwarves.
Or sorry, dwarves. The goblins roll a d6 for damage.
I was like, fuck, is there dwarves hiding out in the woods?
You kill the already injured goblin and deal significant damage.
So everyone else that didn't save, take 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Abysmal is hanging on for dear life.
Next time, don't go to the bathroom.
Man, I can't help that.
Yes, you can. You got a bucket in your room somewhere?
I don't have. Who has a bucket in the room?
Crazy suggestion. Tell us.
I did.
Who did you tell?
I did say something, and nobody
Nobody
heard.
heard you. You didn't say anything.
No, if there are 6 against 1 here, sir.
Yeah, there's too much conversation. It's too loud. You didn't hear me.
You can literally send me a DM.
I said
I will
that.
agree with you for money.
I don't count. And that was after we found out you weren't here.
Any details, whatever.
All right,
Yeah, it's not
Thormir,
real.
it is your turn.
It's my turn?
Yes.
So the guy ahead of me just died from the thunderclap. I'm going to look at the next guy closest to me, and how close is that next guy to me?
That next guy is within 20 feet of you.
Okay, so I'm going to move right up to him because I've got 25 feet of movement.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my back to my companions and not to the other goblins.
Okay.
And I am going to pull the warhammer off my back and try to squish this guy into oblivion.
All right. Roll for hit.
13 to hit.
You swing your mighty warhammer, and it lands 2 feet in front of the mighty goblin.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to look at my companions, and does anyone look in really rough shape? Like anyone like bleeding out? Like
I don't want to say.
I don't look very good right now.
I don't want to say that
he's real
Mr.
far away.
Abysmal's on his deathbed because obviously we're in the middle of the street.
I'm pretty close.
Have you ever seen?
Thormir almost killed Mr. Abysmal. If you want to take care of him.
so, Mr. Abysmal is the sorcerer or
Yeah.
wizard? Sorcerer. Okay.
Sorcerer. Yeah.
So I'll look at the sorcerer. Is he within 60 feet of me now that I moved?
He is not, because as you remember, he was back at the cart looking up at the sun.
Fuck. Who's within 60 feet of me that looks in?
Billions.
Okay, I will look at Billy then, and I will cast Healing Word, and he will get. He will get a total of 4 health.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Nicely done.
And then I will let out a war cry and end my turn. Ah!
All right, Thess, it is your turn.
Oh, alrighty. So you just healed Billy,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
How are you doing, Mr. Abysmal?
I'm not doing well.
He's right behind me, right? That's what I'm looking at on the map here.
Yes, he is behind you.
Okay.
That's me.
Can I know his health, or is that too meta?
Too meta.
Too meta.
Okay.
Let's just
Okay,
put
can I-
it
I'm gonna-
this way. If there was a wartime priest that medic that ran around to everybody, he'd be giving him his last rites at this point.
I'm Lieutenant Dan right now.
Yeah.
Can I do a medicine check on him just to see,
Sure.
or is that more like a perception check?
That'll burn your action is the only thing. So then you'll
I
only have
see.
a bonus action and a movement left.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to him, and I'm going to use lay on hands, and I'm gonna give him 3 HP.
All right.
Oh,
Nice. Where do you lay your hands on?
Yeah, where are you touching him?
okay.
Anywhere
In the
that's
holy
necessary.
There's a spot that gets an extra point of healing, I think.
One way to find out, that's for sure.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough. All right.
You still, well, you still have movement if you want to move
Yeah.
and a bonus action.
No, because he moved to him.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. He
Well,
moved to
how,
him.
how far away am I from him? Like 10, 15 feet at least?
You were 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay,
So
yeah,
you
that's
still
my
have the
move.
rest of your, you don't have any
Oh.
more movement?
It says walking 20 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah, then that's it.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Abysmal, risen from the Mr. Miyagi
The
hands,
state.
he stands
State.
up.
Yay, my feet work again.
Lieutenant Dan, you got legs.
Titanium.
All right, what do you do?
I would like to move forward closer to the battle with
Okay.
my 30 feet.
All right, you move up to the line where the one dead horse is and where Sawyer, Oaken, and Justin are. Or sorry, not Sawyer. Thormir, Marge, and Billy are.
I have a question.
Yes, Billy.
How did he move over 60 feet with his 30 feet?
Or sorry, no, he did move 30 feet. He moved.
Yeah, the other spot.
Sorry, you are correct. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You moved in line with Sawyer.
Okay, I have a question now.
Yes.
If I were to create a bonfire, would that heal me more?
This isn't Fortnite.
When you're out in the open, that doesn't help.
It's a reasonable question. All right.
Dove into the
Might
bush.
signal more goblins, to be honest.
That's true. So
Don't give Jeff any ideas.
I think I would like to take a shot with my crossbow at one of our enemies.
All right.
That seems like a far more reasonable idea.
All right, take
So
a shot.
all right.
How far does your attack go?
It goes 80.
Yep.
So is that hit?
That is a hit.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh.
Light damage.
Very light damage. All right. It is now. So now we'll go by initiative. So it is Billy's turn again.
Yay. How close are the enemies to me?
You're right on the battle lines.
So they're like in front of my face, on the other side of the horse.
Yes, on the other side of the horse.
I peek up from behind the horse, and I use my dart attack.
Okay. Roll for hit.
12.
Your dart sails right on by the archer goblins.
God damn it, this didn't heal my shoulder. I missed.
Do you want to move or do a bonus action?
I do have a bonus action.
Okay.
I can punch one in the face.
As a bonus?
Yeah, I have a bonus unarmed strike.
Okay.
Roll hit. You're a monk. You're a monk.
Hit. Roll for hit then. You stand up from behind the horse, charge over the dead horse, take a mighty swing, and miss him by a country mile.
What was the roll?
God damn it, I tripped on a horse.
The roll was a 12.
Okay, yeah, reasonable.
So it is Marge the Magnificent's turn, but he just sent me a message to say that he'd be right back.
Also, he's third. It should be mine, shouldn't it?
Oh, it is. Yes. Good. Never mind. Okay. My apologies, Sawyer.
All right. So I'm still in the tree line. I also didn't realize that I could do a dash action last turn, so that to move up further, but that is okay. So how far away is the archer at the end of my tree line?
You are 60 feet away.
I'm still 60?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do... So I've got 30 feet, so when you take the dash action, you gain extra movement for the current turn. The increase equals your speed after applying any modifiers with a speed of 30 feet. For example, you can move up to 60 feet on your turn if you dash. Any increase or decrease to your speed changes this additional movement by the same amount. So, Jeremy, if I do a dash right now, I can move up to 60 feet.
So, yes, I'm just trying to think for the rogue. I think you can do that as a bonus action without having to burn your action.
No, I can. The only bonus action I have is 2-weapon fighting.
Okay, so then you'll burn your action. Yes, you can dash and you'll get up close. It's just you won't be able to do anything other than a bonus action.
Okay, that's fine, because I still want to stay in the tree line to eventually try to surprise attack him.
Okay, if you are dashing though, you can't have sneak attack. You won't be able to stay stealthy if you're running, right?
Am I able to roll a stealth check for that though? Because if I'm...
You have to move stealthily as your action, and you can use up your movement that you have as a walking speed. It's just once you're dashing, you're like you're huffing it through the fucking woods.
Okay, so that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I will just do a normal movement.
Okay.
Up close towards him.
Okay.
And now I should be what, like, how far away am I now from him?
You can move 30 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, you are 30 away.
Okay. At this point, I can roll a stealth check.
Can you throw that dagger? Are you within range to throw your dagger now?
I rolled 11 stealth, if you want that. My range is 20 with the brackets of 60. So that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to throw my dagger.
Okay.
How far away is he, Jeff?
He's 30 away.
So you can throw it, you're just going to be at disadvantage.
What else can I do? Actually, can I hide as my action?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'll
Alright,
hide.
you hide.
So, you make a dexterity stealth check. Okay, so I'm gonna roll another stealth check.
Okay.
And I got 1826.
You are indeed hiding in the bush.
Sweet.
All right, Marge, you back?
I am. Yeah.
All right, it is your turn, my friend.
Excellent. What do we
Try
got
not
left?
to kill your teammates this time.
We got 2 goblins left, huh?
We have 3.
3 still?
Yeah.
Where's the third one?
There are the 2 archers, and the charging one.
So
There's-
2 of the squares are 1 on that? Because I only
Yes,
see 2
two are
squares.
square. One square is 2.
Okay, well, I'm going to take care
You
of
should
this problem
shrink.
right now.
You should shrink one of them down there, Jeff, to show that it's only one.
That is a very good idea.
Be the one in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile, 1 at each of the goblins.
That's your bread and butter spell as a wizard too, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an auto hit.
It's an auto hit.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Yes. So I'll create 3 glowing darts. Well, there's 3 of them. Oh, can I throw like 2 at most powerful
Yep.
goblins?
You can spread them out. You can spread
Actually,
them out.
no, there's 3, so I shoot 1 at each one, because there's 3 left.
Nice.
Okay.
Each dart hits creature of your choice that you can see within range, deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage
All right, let's see it.
to its target.
So roll, because you're doing it to different creatures, I'd say just roll them separate. So roll 3 hit rolls. Or, yeah.
3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage. Sorry.
Okay, let's see it. Oh wait, I have to do it, idiot.
Yeah. I do have my phone charger now, so I'll be able to do it from now on, but...
Okay,
my
so it's a
phone's turned
D4?
on, so-
It wasn't a +1 or anything.
2
Yeah,
damage.
It's a 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, so it's
D4
1d4 plus 1. Okay, so you do 3 damage to one of the archers.
Nice. That's good.
Nat 4. You kill the
Ooh.
charging goblin.
Ooh.
Nice.
You kill with your bolts, you've killed the entire charge of goblins.
Damn! Let's go.
Marge.
Oh, wait,
Do
nope,
it again,
sorry.
guys.
No, I lied.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there should be still one archer left.
There's one archer alive, yes.
Shallow.
He survived a fucking thunderclap and a magic missile?
Listen, he's
He's still fired off? Oh, man.
he's Randy
DM.
Marsh sitting there. I didn't hear no bell.
DM, how does that last goblin look?
Like I said,
Well,
he's
you better
Randy
look
Marsh
like him.
standing there.
Oh.
I didn't hear no bell. He ain't looking too hot.
Okay.
It is your turn, Thormir.
Oh. So the last goblin is across the path there, I take it?
Yes, he is there. He is the archery one across the path.
I'm going to
See
run
by me.
right up into his face, and I'm going to swing my hammer as hard as I can once more.
All right, that's it.
Big
Okay.
Paul style.
Yeah. All or nothing. Let's see. Oh, Christ almighty. 11 to hit. Does
You
11
stand
hit?
up at this crippled goblin, standing there, barely one eye open. You charge at him with your warhammer. You miss the cripple completely, charging straight into a tree.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so then I will, I'll save, no, do I want to use this just in case? Yeah, fuck it. I'll save my bonus action, and I will end my turn.
All right. The goblin that you have just whizzed by looks at you thumping into the tree and thinks, what a fucking moron. He takes his short bow and aims straight at Marge the Magnificent for taking out his brother in arms.
if he's got a bow and I'm within too close of a range, he is going to be at disadvantage.
No, he's aiming at Marge.
Oh.
The goblin fires the arrow. It whizzes past Marge the Magnificent. For his bonus move, the goblin starts to shriek. I give! The goblin then turns and disengages from the fight and tries to run away.
Oh, I get a free hit, attack of opportunity.
Alright.
Knock him out.
I'm in trying to knock him out with my fucking hammer again.
I got a 2.
Oh, 23.
23. You swing with your hammer, crushing the back plate of the goblin.
With a 10 damage.
I said knock him out, not fucking obliterate him.
Well, he's obliterated now.
So
the goblin explodes into a gory mess. Guts go everywhere, reaching as far away back as the ox. And that is it.
All
the
right.
goblins are dead.
So I come out of my hiding and I look at him and go, Jesus, man, we could have interrogated him.
So seeing this gory mess, you guys are just going to look over at Thormir and just see him standing there after swinging his hammer and imploding this goblin, just frozen, not moving, not speaking, not saying anything, just standing there staring at the gory mess.
Dude, seems some shit. You doing all right there, buddy? You okay?
Don't even hear him. I'm still staring at the gory mess.
Can I do a persuasion check to snap him out of it?
Sure.
That is a 20.
Damn.
Is that enough,
All right.
Jeremy?
So
It's up to you, DM.
20 is 20 is pretty good.
So I walk up to him, I pat him on the back, and say, "Dude, man, you good?"
So feeling you pat me on my back, I just kind of shake my head and like snap around and look at him and go, "Yeah, sorry, I don't know what that was." And just kind of step back. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna be over here and I'm just gonna walk back to the cart.
You should probably move these horses. We can't go anywhere without them being moved. Get back here.
I'm instead going to fill in his role. He needs a minute, so I'm going to go and attempt to help move these horses.
By yourself?
There we go, boys.
No, I'm helping. I'm still there.
Okay, alright, so we'll roll for average.
What am I rolling strength?
Yeah, everyone roll strength for average. Everyone that's lifting, so right now it's just
Mark, are you
Billy
helping or
and...
what?
Like the
Is that-
walking thing doesn't matter right now, does it?
No, you can walk wherever you want now.
All right. Well, I'll go help too because I helped the first time. So.
Yeah.
Alright, I got an 18.
Okay.
You guys see
I got an
that?
8.
The 14.
18, 8, 14... And what did you get, Adam?
19.
19.
Damn, boys.
Move these horses.
I didn't add a comma there. I was going to say the average was 481. I was like, that's not right. All right, average is 14. The four of you
Those
together...
horses are now in orbit.
That's what I was going to say, but... You carry the second horse over, clearing the path. You now look towards the trail. It is covered in shrubs and cliffs and anywhere else to look over. Do a wisdom check.
All of us, or
everyone does a wisdom check.
Okay. So just click on the top, not a wisdom save there, Fess. Do the top where it says wisdom. Just click on your plus there.
My thing is loading hard. Come on.
I'm not the slowest anymore.
Nope.
Oh, I got 16.
Because I got
Okay.
the servants to upgrade my shit.
Yeah. All right, so let's do abysmal. That is abysmal. While all of you
Lives
are
up to the
looking
name.
around, while all of you are looking around the surroundings, looking to see where these goblins would have come from, Mr. Abysmal again returns to his hobby of just staring up into the fucking sun.
Hey, Abysmal, that's gonna damage your eyes. I don't think you should do that anymore.
Unfortunately, I don't have a choice. My body just makes me do it.
What the
so.
5 of you do realize, though, is that about a dozen goblins have come and gone through this trail, as well as drag marks, which appears to be 2 human-sized bodies, were hauled away from the ambush site.
Oh shit.
That's the people we're supposed to meet.
Like the size of our employers?
They could be the average size of your employers.
Can I do a perception check on that?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Thess,
Right.
looking at the mounds of beaten down grass in the ground, realizes immediately after meeting Gundred once that this is the exact width and depth that Gundred would cause in the earth.
I'm very wise.
Quite the
roll
insight.
to investigate and try to kind of figure out where they went.
Is this what the party wants?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. I think we should go after them.
I think Mr. Abysmal is going to lay down in the brush and go to bed, though. I think that's going to happen.
I'm going to persuade him not to do that.
No, you got to roll it.
It's gonna be
nat 20.
it's gotta be an 18 or higher for that.
Fuck. All right.
No, it is not persuasive.
Oh,
So,
all right, Mr.
you have all
Abysmal's
just
going
been
into the
through a
brush to
big battle. You guys have all just been through a battle. Billy tries to persuade Mr. Abysmal into not taking a rest to heal his grievous wounds. Because if you remember, Mr. Abysmal wasn't doing too well until Mr. Miyagi came over and did the old hand rubbing.
Right, well, we're not going to need some medicine, and we kind of ran out, so we're going to need to find some plants.
So there are 3 choices ahead of you right now. We can follow the Triboar trail and continue on to our path. We can go down follow the path of where the goblins took our dear friend, or we can rest.
Wasn't the plan to head down the path to find these 2 guys who are now being drugged down another way?
Yes, but Brad mentioned that, Billy mentioned that he needs some stuff for some medicine, so that would be go on to the town, go on to Phandelver.
How fresh do the drag marks and the muds look? Like, does it look like it's hardened, or does it look like
they
it
are
was
4
recent?
days old. If you had not killed the initial Oxen, you would have missed the kidnapping by mere hours.
Okay, so
Oh, they're long dead. We'll just
looking
sell
at
the
them,
stuff, take the oxen.
looking at them, I can turn to the group and be like, "Well, it looks like these were from a while ago. We should probably rest before we go chasing ghosts here."
Which is, I hate to agree with people. I'm going to agree with them.
Can I look at how fresh is that horse meat?
Again, the horses have been
4
dead
days
for
old.
4 days.
Grimy.
I wouldn't even feed that to my servants' servants.
If you had not
Yeah.
killed the initial Oxen, you would have made it
Yeah.
there to be fresh meat. Yes, Billy.
Can I do a nature check to see if we can find some fresh food in the area?
Sure.
Okay. What do I need?
Freshly cooked
You
goblin.
need a 15.
Freshly cooked goblin, maybe.
I couldn't find fuck all.
You trip over the 4 dead goblins.
It's a sign.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I didn't know better.
Sawyer trips over them as well, not even recognizing what they were, screaming out, "Stupid fucking log." Alright, so the general consensus is we'll stop here and set up camp.
And starve, apparently.
And some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice we are willing to make.
I am willing.
I'm full health, and I have a bunch of rations.
I'm full
so
health.
If somebody wants some rations,
You and Sawyer, because
I
Sawyer's
use
fine.
intimidation to force him to hand over his rations.
Hey, I went and healed old Bilsmal over there.
Yeah,
Did
you
I-
just
did I
slapped me.
not?
You're just gonna.
I didn't
You're a
slap
perpetrator
anybody.
in all
It
this.
wasn't me
No,
who slapped anybody.
Mr. Abysmal slapped me, so you just revived him so he could do it some more later.
I probably will.
What
Probably.
he
that's-
does with his health
that's-
is his own doing. I can't.
I was gonna say that sounds like a kink.
The sun sets on our arguing party.
Same with Abysmal.
I'm going to, as I see the sun setting, I'm going to drag the oxen that's left, feed him water, get him all set up, and pull the cart off the trail just into the brush, so it's like partially covered out of sight.
Perfect.
Billy, add a rations to your backpack there.
All right,
Really?
that is where our story ends tonight, but that is where our tale begins.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Brad, that was
boy.
so well timed and so inappropriate.
That
Da-da-da.
was a good session, lads.
That was a very, very good session, guys.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, that's fun.
For the parts
I
that
need to
you hear
learn
from
more about
Spencer.
this game.
Yeah,
Alright.
there's a lot of foolishness that'll happen from here on out.
Oh, trust me, there's going to be a lot of foolishness. Oh, we
Jeff,
lost.
how many videos did you watch before you encountered someone killing the ox?
Let me tell you, I walked through, I think, 5 different Lost Mines of Phandelver campaigns. Not one of them even questioned the authority of being given oxen.
Well, they obviously didn't have an oxen.
It's one of the best, like.
Just stand up there on the balcony butt naked and not do anything.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
one
we
of the
can't-
best. Fuck you.
I like how that essentially set the tone for this adventure. Is just immediately going off script.
I mean, I figured like, I had little side notes all down my DM notes of like, okay, they could go off kilter here. Even at the pass, I had like a half a page of notes of like if you guys just decided to wait and hang out. And funny enough, it did involve one of the ox dying.
Oh, we just sped that up.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys at the one point I didn't think there'd be any bone of contention.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening.
Thank you for
We
the
just streamlined the process.
Yeah, exactly. You're speeding that process through.
Calm down!
Yeah.
No!
All right. Well, I want to thank my beautiful party here for agreeing to come on this adventure with us. Thank you to... We've been averaging like 10, 11 viewers the entire time, which is the highest average I think I've ever had, which is insane. So I want to thank all you guys for that. We will be back. Dunces and Dragons will be back in 2 weeks. When we can pick a day, I'll put it out on the Discord. I'll put it out where I always put my stuff, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye, stream.
Yes. Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye,
We
stream.
probably should raid with this amount of people that we have. Hang on. Who's live right now?
I got a bunch of people.
I think let's raid Sarah. Sarah, she's got a good one. Actually, you know what? Let's do Ben. Ben is doing an insane thing. He's doing a blind Nuzlocke of Pokemon Scarlet.
Which Ben?
Nice.
Who?
Buddy of mine from Ottawa.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like complete blind. I just straight up Nuzlocke through the new game, which is just foolish.
And especially for being like the first playthrough too.
Yeah, it's insane. So let me just jump into his stream to make sure he's not like wrapping up or anything.
Oh wow. That's some good pulls.
Does not look like he's wrapping up. All right, so we're gonna raid him.
I don't know the process of rating.
You will if you're not in the chat. You won't do anything.
Oh, Mana Brews. Okay.
Yeah, Mana Brews. Yeah, our dear friend Mana Brews.
Yes. Dearest and friendest.
Exactly. All right, bye Twitch. Everyone wave bye.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye, Twitch.
Marge, fucking wave, you piece of shit.
Bye, Twitch.
Yeah.
Alright, bye, everybody.